already, so. Y'all got your list of them?
I actually got that.
I always got my
list.
list. It don't be me.
Shout out to Myra.
He came in and said Meek and Schoolboy Q was top 25 ever. And he said Tupac wasn't in there. I'm like, this guy.
Tupac didn't crack my top 50, but go ahead.
Top 50. That's how
I mean, you also said Nicki was over Nas, but that's another discussion.
Yeah,
but now we right on cue live, and we ain't supposed to drop again. And we are live, and I got some controversial guests back. Actually, one of the people voted. Actually, no, both of you were at different points in time were voted like most hated guests. So,
hold on, wait. Can I wait?
Introduce yourself, sir.
Can I introduce? Bro, I don't even need to introduce myself.
Okay.
It's voted worst ever.
Yeah,
so to the
times.
Fans of Right on Cue, fuck you.
Okay, all right.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Forever list.
Forever.
All right.
All of you.
Bet. Shout out to Wayne, Kid Wiz, Wizard215, hashtag Wayne. Because when he get
Wayne, I'm a verb
Wayne.
now. That's some shit. I'm coming up.
My man, reintroduce yourself.
In the flesh, Max Ali, we back. I don't know whoever voted me.
Yeah, you called some heat last time for Toxic Animation. Oh, yeah. So previously, Wayne was on Jewish Timmy Turner, Deadbeat. What that shit was called? Deadbeat Dad, some shit like that. What else you was on? The Cypher. No, you wasn't on Cypher. You folded. Niggas folded, whatever.
I ain't folded. I mean,
No. Yeah, you couldn't make it.
Yeah, you remember when I came up there and made a cipher?
What? Talk heavy. What? Oh, and Quiet Snowstorm. You was on that one.
Yeah. I made the first cipher.
Yeah, talk about it. And Max Ali, you were previously on Max's the Toxic Intermission episode. Anything else? And then the Cypher, of course.
Yeah.
That was it.
Rap John.
Rap Madness, right? Yeah, Rap Madness. When we did the top 25 overall, all things included, best rappers ever. We call a lot of heat for that. My shit was very accurate though. Other people had some, suspect picks or whatever. But but now we back. And instead of doing like a shout out to Ross. But now we back. Instead of doing like a whole top 25 shit, we just gonna do multiple top 5 lists. And this time, fuck all the alleged unbiasedness and facts. Just your opinions. We just gonna talk about it.
Funny.
I'm with that.
All right, so first up, let's go with best top 5 mixtapes of all time.
Top 5 mixtapes. I'm gonna go ahead and start it off, right? Because we might as well start the fuck shit early. First off, greatest mixtape ever. Playground. Kid Wiz215. No, greatest play. I mean, my top five. Honestly, I can't put them in order just because, but just 5. I'm just gonna give you 5. I got Rich Forever.
Also, you include honorable mentions if you want as well. But continue.
I got Rich Forever.
I'm with it. Okay.
No Ceilings and Drought Free is just like I don't want one artist to hold 2 spots. DC 1 or 2 depending on what you was feeling.
Okay.
So Far Gone because that was a culture shifting mixtape.
Classic.
And then my last one I know some people not gonna like or just remember Cushion OJ.
Of course.
Cushion OJ goes bottoms out my 5.
That was no Wayne in the part of the list. I'm glad. I'm proud of you.
Oh, now I gotta change my next list.
I thought you were gonna have
and if I'm not doing me, then
some petty crack shit on there or something. I'd have been like, dog, all right, we got to chill.
State Prop 105. That's number 6.
Sir.
All right, so top 5 mixtapes. I got The Drought 3. I got Flamers 2. Dedication 2. Rich Forever.
Flamers 2. Okay, cool.
Rich Forever. And I got State Property Chain Gang Volume 2.
Okay. All right. So first and foremost. No Ceilings is better than Drought 3.
No Ceilings
I get the acclaim.
Hey, yo, I said I agree with that.
I'm out already.
Better than Drought 3.
No Ceilings is better than Drought 3. Man.
Speak on it.
That nigga ran every verse on that joint.
He ran every verse on the Drought 3.
It was some skips on there. It was some skips. And I feel Wayne was in his bag really on from Swag Surfing to the Sweet Dreams bonus joint and to the single joint.
Let me just ask you one thing. He said, I'm cold. Yeah, I get my Buffalo Bill on. Beating up your block. Yeah, I get my Emmett Till on. In that new edition, yeah, I get my Johnny Gill on. Keep the shotgun. Yeah, I get my Jason Will on.
Oh, wow.
Just give me a line on No Ceilings that's better than that. One song. Bro, that's when Wayne was in his bag. The Drought 3, he was
just to make sure we couldn't.
No, the Drought 3 is just embedded.
Shout out to Wash My Shoes. One of the most iconic Wayne quotes of all time.
No.
When he said,
that's definitely on there now.
When he said, See, I'm not the quote guy. But he said some shit about, I don't know why. You basically coming around there on my dick, on my dick. Say the line, nigga.
I don't know why
When she
was
said,
I skipped that shit.
That was
No ceilings is not the drought 3. No ceilings was hot. That's not the drought 3. The drought 3, he got upgrades you on there. He running everything.
Swag surfing, wasted. DOA, run this town.
He got the drought 3 is the double disc.
Of course.
He got the King Kong joint.
I remember Crazy
Live
was
from
like,
the 504. What's this? The crazy flow. Jumping like a bunch of what? Wayne.
Yeah.
That was prime Wayne. No ceilings was like prime Wayne, but at the end of his prime. Like no ceilings was like LeBron right now. The drought 3 was like LeBron in Miami. That's facts. That's facts.
But I mean, that's
No
that's
ceilings got better than dedication
LeBron,
too.
You know, I'm not gonna go into sports. I'm not gonna go into sports. That's a terrible comparison. But I
No,
mean,
it wasn't because LeBron's still good.
but LeBron is like
but it's
playing
the
at
end of
his
it.
best right now. So like, you mean
By the numbers, but in real life, like this
not
LeBron
the
can't
best.
stick
the
with LeBron in
numbers
Miami.
are real life.
But he got a point though. Just because the numbers are there, could he really match up with
LeBron in
2012
Miami.
LeBron though?
This LeBron wouldn't even be able to score on LeBron in 2012. That's the crazy.
We ain't talking sports. Because once I get started, I can't reel
All right,
myself
so
back.
I'm gonna go with my mixtapes. Want to talk about Slash? Just more about nothing off the top. Wale.
Oh, that's a
All right, next list. Next list. We just skip the
Slash
list.
Theory.
Skip the list.
Because
Like
Theory's
the one I like.
Throw
underrated.
the whole 5 in the trash now.
Niggas that
I
don't
like
know.
Fallout.
Niggas
Throw the
that
whole
hate
5
on-
in the trash now.
Talk about it.
I like
Niggas
that.
that hate on Wale swear they give him one piece of credit. Oh, more about nothing was nigga. Theory was crazy
Yeah,
too.
level
For
one,
Lauren was
Theory was
crazy.
crazy.
And Theory stuff the ambition.
The whole
That shit was
story
crazy.
in the trash.
Whatever. Next, I'm gonna go with what to me is a classic. Crenshaw, Nipsey.
You know, I get it.
$100
Top
John.
5.
I wanted
Just
to put
me,
Nipsey
my
Nipsey
shit
on
was
my
like,
list.
my shit like, it's hard. A lot of shit is classic, but to me, I gave it the slot because Nipsey underrated, and that shit was sold for $100, and to me, it has no skips. Like some mixtape, even though they might be more renowned or hotter, but they got some skips. So like to me, Drop 3 has some skips.
You know what though? I'm gonna say something about Nipsey. Like Nipsey is a very fucking handicapped rapper. Like that dude really don't be having bars. He just got such a good flow and talk. Like
say real
like
real
he's
shit.
talking to you. Like yeah, I mean, I said, yo, come on, let's be real. Yeah, Nipsey don't got bars. He just
Everybody
but he
don't have
talk that
bars,
shit.
though.
I'm
No,
not
Nipsey be
I'm not
having
discrediting him. I'm just saying that's why I wanted to put him on my top 5 on that mixtape list. But I just like. Yo, he's so like limited.
And
like
to me,
that
there's something to
handicap.
say about putting together great projects.
Yeah, I mean, he does it. He
Like
does
just
it.
a side note, Tyler, I saw niggas disrespecting Meek saying y'all want to compare Meek to Styles, Pusha, Jeezy, Styles, Kiss, and T.I. for one of the best rappers ever. I'm like, all right, I get it, whatever. But we have like to me the gap. If you want to say they over Meek, to me the gap isn't just crazy, like astonishing, like because. To me, a lot of those people outside of Jeezy and T.I., a lot of those people's biggest knocks was consistency and great projects.
So I'm guessing they would say Meek is better than all of them, right? Because I mean, yo, they I mean, if you put them in a booth, you mean you gonna say some, they gonna say some hot shit, but like, let's be real, like, I mean, niggas are not daily, like when Styles or Jada drop, niggas ain't riding around listening to that shit more than a week. 2 times.
I mean, I ain't gonna say
no,
that.
I'm being real. You might have some like loyal
Like,
ass fans that just will swear by him, like, but
No,
out of like
I think
300
Jason
contacts in my
dropped,
phone,
niggas
man, I
was
think like 2 niggas can
The last-
honestly say they
Kiss the
listen
Game
to.
Goodbye.
When Freddie
Last
vs. Jason
Kiss,
just dropped,
Freddie vs.
niggas was
Jason.
listening to that
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna
I'll
give
give
my
you-
opinion on that
I'll
track.
give you
I mean,
Styles. To me, I never got into Style. I like he's a legend, of course, whatever. I like him as a persona, but music. I can
as a
see his
persona,
persona.
yeah, but music no.
But Pusha, niggas listen to the clips.
See, you at first all I heard was Styles and
Kiss.
and Kiss
And Jeezy and T.I.
and who?
Jeezy and T.I.
All right, no, I didn't hear that part. All I heard was Styles and Kiss, and I was like,
Okay.
both of them. But go ahead.
Whatever, moving on. So I said Crenshaw, Rich Rappers on my joint.
Okay.
DC2, and I'm gonna go with Soul Tape 2.
Hey, I can rock with that. I can rock with
Soul
that.
Tape 2 over Soul Tape 1 and DC 1?
Soul Tape definitely, DC2, DC1 are debatable. But Soul Tape 2 definitely for one.
That wasn't in order. That was just your
Yeah,
five.
of course. And my honorable mentions are, and the reason, there's another thing. I gotta give more credit to real like album like mixtapes versus like freestyle shit. So of course, because to me that's more impressive.
Oh, okay.
But to me, yes, Drought 3 is probably the most iconic mixtape of all time. But to me, it's more impressive. More by nothing more impressive of a project to me. So that's why though. Friday Night Lights is more impressive as a project. Like you ain't say that, Mr. Cole Stan.
Because we said top 5. Y'all ain't
Oh,
said
yeah,
the
also,
dedication too.
honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. No, it's a classic, but
That's his best tape.
no, it's not.
Dedication 2 is not Wayne.
That's not better than Drought 3.
What?
I mean, yo, but
Dedication
when you
2 is
get
the greatest
into
mixtape
the problem,
ever,
the
bro.
Why
problem.
you didn't say it? Oh, you did.
I did. That's the first mixtape.
Okay, but hold on. Rap, Detroit's on there, Cushion OJ.
Oh, Detroit definitely.
Rap the Kane, Pusha, and Wayne, No Ceilings, and Dropper. Honorable mentions with that. But
See, my thing was I didn't want to give one
art.
artist like too many. I mean, because like with Wayne, you can say like you got a bunch of mixtapes that fit. I mean, I don't want to give too many. I mean, one artist too many slots. So I tried to like give 5 different cats.
So Wayne got the whole top 5 slots.
Yeah, he
Low-key got 4 of the top 5. It's like,
You could argue that. You could argue that.
But yo, you don't really give something like Rich Rapper more credit than like dedication too?
Like, I'm a rapper. It's hard to rap for 4 minutes than to write a hook and then fill in 16 bars, get the hook back again, fill in 16 bars.
The hook?
Like, rapping for 3 minutes straight is like 100 bars.
Okay.
And you gotta make it make sense, make it rhyme, switch flows, play around.
I mean,
Wayne always makes sense.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hold up. You talking about Wayne though?
Wayne was actually going places. He wasn't just like
Stop
fucker
it,
in the
stop it,
ass.
stop it,
My
stop
dick, you know what I'm saying?
Wayne didn't make sense on everything.
And
It was just bars, yes.
No,
Bars.
And the F is for
Endless
phenomenal.
bars. Every line just wasn't something like, oh.
See, that's later Wayne.
Because the F
That's
is
later
for
Wayne.
phenomenal.
That's
But
later Wayne.
I mean, Wayne has a good. You see, yo, I think
To me, it's more impressive to put together
Yeah,
a
it is
verse,
definitely
a
more
bridge, a chorus, and bring it back, and a great beat. Like, that's more impressive.
See, but let me break this down too. As a rapper, like
And
a
let's
lot
say you
of times,
killed all 3 verses too. Like
a lot of times as a rapper, and like people get this mixed up. When you're doing those freestyles, like people don't necessarily dissect every single bar. Like, because as long as you have, you know, a solid 8 in between, you know, a solid 8, 4 slack off, another solid 8, 4 slack off. You know, that's Wayne's gimmick to it. Like, and he's good at it. Great
Not
at
back
it.
then. That's what I'm saying. Not
Even,
back
but
then.
still, like when you freestyling over a track, like that's what Wayne's gimmick was.
Can we
Like,
turn
had some
on
just,
upgrade
it
right
don't
now?
matter.
Nah, it wasn't
He go
fire.
4 minutes, like, but when you said hook and all that is more impressive, show me a rapper who got a song more impressive than my Fashion Week freestyle. And I'm not even trying to brag. I'm just being
What
realistic.
the hell?
Who?
What did I do with Wayne?
Because
First
you
of all,
said
second,
having a bridge, a hook is more impressive than somebody just rapping for the whole beat. I'm saying a Wayne going for a whole beat. Me listening as a rapper,
Wale got
that's
20
more
songs more
impressive.
impressive than your Fashion Week freestyle.
I body Fashion Week better than he did.
That may be true, but he still got
Maybe.
20
Oh,
songs
but
better
it
than Fashion
may be.
Week.
It may be true.
He made a song. You rap bars on the whole thing. He made a whole song.
Ain't Wale a bar rapper? You giving him a cop out, but it's cool.
He made a fucking Fashion Week song. Like,
I made a Fashion Week song.
no, he did a freestyle on a Fashion Week song.
Okay.
To me, the song is more impressive.
Making a song is.
That's
I
all-
think
you the one
making a
that said that
song
song
is more
is fire,
impressive
like-
than freestyling.
It is.
Like,
he ain't do it right though, so I had to do it.
Oh, word.
It's
and
certain
he just
beats as
came
a
to talk
rapper.
shit
It's
about
certain
your guy.
beats.
Like, he
It's certain
came
beats I
prepped
wouldn't
to
touch.
talk shit about your
No,
guy.
Wale my man. I'm just saying though, like I think it goes back and forth. Some songs is more impressive than people freestyles, but I feel like Special Delivery, Beanie Siegel, one verse on Special Delivery is better than Special Delivery.
that's
Like,
true.
I don't care what you play because he goes in, he's taking you somewhere, he talking real. That's better than this for my niggas. Like Special Delivery. That's better than that.
It depends
So that's
on
what I'm
song.
saying,
It
yeah,
depends-
it
it
goes
don't
both
mean
ways.
just because he killed it is better.
But,
That song just
I
wasn't.
mean,
It could have been better. Like,
Upgrade You is one of my favorite Jay-Z and Beyonce songs. Wayne version is better.
that's not one of my favorite Beyonce songs though.
But then again, I mean, you still gotta look at it like this. Like, when you freestyling, like, I mean, you really.
Wayne did Dreams and Nightmare. He actually killed that
He ain't
shit.
do it better than Meek though.
But when you freestyling, like,
And
you
Meek
literally
ain't no
just talking shit. Like,
It ain't a
making
song,
a
it's a
track is
freestyle.
different,
Terrible.
man. Making a track is different. Like, you actually, like, there's a different process to it. I think freestyling is easier than making tracks, man. Like, making tracks is something that you can name a bunch of dope
That can go
ass
off bars.
guys that can spit bars,
And
but
they niggas that make hot ass songs that don't say shit. That's what I'm saying. It goes
No,
both
you
ways.
make
I-
hot songs, but not great songs.
yeah, you can't like
Niggas be
that.
having amazing hooks and verses. be
Everybody
terrible.
can't make great songs. There's a lot more people that can go off bars than that can make a great song.
Oh shit.
We talking about the music industry now? Because niggas
Moving
don't even rap
on.
no more.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's move
Stir
it.
up,
Let's
yeah,
go anywhere
whatever.
from that.
Top 5 producers. I'ma go with
Okay.
Kanye, Dre, Puffy,
I like how we not following order.
Pharrell, Jermaine Dupri last. My
Jermaine
wild
Dupri?
card. My
You
wild
sleeping on Jermaine
card.
Dupri. You saying that.
No, but
Dupri
I
that
think
bull,
you.
man.
Jermaine
Give me
Dupri
5 one
the
more time.
down south Puffy.
Kanye, Dre, Jermaine Dupri, Puffy, Pharrell. Honorable mentions, of course, Timbo, Swiss.
Okay. All right, go ahead. That's what it
Top
is.
5 producers. I don't have Dre or Puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Just Blaze, Kanye, Pharrell, Timbaland. I got 6. Swiss Beats, and I got Salam Remy.
Okay.
Who was the last one?
Salam Remy.
Okay.
I like him actually.
Now,
Cause you like Nas.
mine, I guess I don't know if you call it fair to call a group, but their production labels are the same. Justice League to me is up there. I put Timbaland in my top 5. I put Swiss Beats and Dre and Just Blaze.
Okay, Just Blaze in y'all, huh?
Oh yeah, Just Blaze.
But Dre having a
Just
hot
Blaze
beat
be having some
13
shit.
years.
This is my thing with Dre though. So I gave people like Dre and I'm just talking about Dre. Dre to me gets more credit than everybody because he executive produces shit. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. So to me, that's more again like a level of like gravity and weight to like the skill.
Swiss probably got more.
Swiss, yeah, of course. Swiss did lock shit, X shit. Yeah, so he gets credit for that. So you got me there. But Dre like, and he NWA, Snoop, Eminem, 50, early Kendrick, as in first album at least. Game.
He ain't produced that on Kendrick first album.
He orchestrated it though. He did. You gotta give him credit for that.
Okay, apples and oranges.
He didn't touch nothing else, but he was there on the first album. I'm not sure how much he actually produced on 50's album, that first one, but I know he was there or whatever.
Yeah.
Eminem, I think that's Eminem, like, did a lot of shit for Eminem, so to me, that's a lot more credit. And Kanye's Kanye, Jermaine Dupri, disrespecting Jermaine. Another nigga really be crafting projects with artists, and nigga made We Belong Together in the same breath as some fucking Bow Wow song.
I mean,
that's
my
and
only thing with
Confessions.
Jermaine Dupri though, like,
And Jagged Edge.
And Criss Cross.
And Criss Cross.
You call him great, but top 5. I just think.
And he did Welcome to Atlanta remix.
But come on, man. I mean, I think the other guys that we always tend to agree on,
and he writes as well.
They had like a little more like consistency at the peak. Like Jermaine Dupri early.
Jermaine Dupri over Dr. Dre, like on some dead serious shit. Like, all right, so you think about it. Jermaine Dupri, his first big thing was Criss Cross. That's like 93.
Okay.
Right? Usher come out 95, 96. He do Usher big songs. Escape come out. Then that take you to the late 90s. I was about to say, then the Brat come out. She the first female rapper to go platinum. That's all Jermaine Dupri right there. Then you get Bow Wow. Bow Wow whole run is Jermaine Dupri. You get sort of some of T.I., some of Ludacris. That's Jermaine Dupri. Then you get Usher again with Confessions. That's Jermaine Dupri. Then you get Mariah Carey. That's Jermaine Dupri. Then you get the Franchise Boys, the Laffy Taffy niggas. That's Jermaine Dupri. That's why I'm like, he is the reason why we still down south. Literally Jermaine Dupri, and then Little John came.
He brought everybody to Atlanta for real.
Everybody came to Atlanta to get a Jermaine Dupri beat. That's why I'm like, no, Jermaine Dupri really.
So early 90s to about the mid 2000s, right?
Until
that's 15 years.
I'm like,
but so let's go Dr. Dre.
What he said, Dr. Dre. NWA.
That's 88.
Wasn't that the early?
That's 88.
Early 90s.
That's
or
88.
Okay, so he was.
Snoop is 93.
Okay,
and then it's a long time off until like
Eminem is 98.
That's 5 years. That's what I'm saying. So every 13 years he get something hot. I'm just being sarcastic, but I'm saying like it's a Puffy.
He got people that shifted culture though every time.
No, but that make him a great A&R. That don't make him a great producer.
He's helping to put them albums together.
He didn't produce a song on Good Kid, Mad City. He get credit for signing Kendrick.
Okay, what about everybody before that? 50 Game, Eminem,
50 and Game, no.
And NWA.
You get credit for that, but what I'm saying is Dr. Dre hit patches. Some niggas really go. It don't matter.
Who's the worst off that list? NWA, Snoop, 50 Cent, and Eminem. Who's the worst off that list?
But y'all just
NWA.
Y'all just named 6
give me
artists.
one Jermaine Dupri artist that was as big. That was as big.
Bow Wow was 50 Cent.
Bow Wow, what?
Bow Wow sold Madison Square Garden out 5 nights straight when he was like 8.
This thing. He's
bro.
But wasn't B2K and all them with him? Like that wasn't just
no. It was Bow Wow show. It was the screen tour. They was opening up for Bow Wow.
Other people. But that's what I will say. Bow
Wow. Come on, man.
People do show by themselves.
Drake when he just sold out MSG for the 3 nights straight. Party Next Door opened up for him. Now, granted, they signed to his label. Nobody does a show and like does it. Cole had YG and Big Sean. Nobody does a tour by themselves where they sell out a show. Kendrick did Madison Square Garden. He had Travis Scott with him. Like nobody does it by themselves.
No, Bow Wow had like 6 niggas on that tour.
Yo, and they were all like charting heavy.
So when Jay-Z sold out Madison Square Garden, that was the blackout. But it was Ja Rule open up for him, DMX open up for him. He was the big artist. The big artist is the one that gets that credit for selling out the arena.
Wait, which tour are you talking about?
The Black Album tour?
The Black Album?
The joint they did backstage.
So you telling me Jay-Z?
That's when they were all was fucking fire.
Hold on, wait.
Jay-Z was the headliner.
You telling me right now Jay-Z couldn't sell out Madison Square Garden by itself?
Bro, what I'm saying is not that they can't do it. Nobody goes on tour by themselves. That's my point. Beyonce don't go on tour by herself because everybody brings somebody else to help them sell the tickets.
To me, it's a difference between.
I think you're using bad names, bro, because you can't put Bow Wow with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, my point was
bad comparison.
Bow Wow was bigger than NWA. NWA is more impactful though.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I don't think Bow Wow was bigger than NWA. I don't think he was bigger than
records. He sold more records.
Bro, the only person Dr. Dre had that was as big as Bow Wow was 50.
With NWA, because you gotta remember there was so many. I mean, they had so many battles of their own just to get their shit on the show.
And he did it like 4 times, 4 albums, 4 different albums.
Bro,
I gotta check. You know what? I'm gonna take this in. I'm gonna take this in and actually
the first one was crazy. He did a he lagged over the third one. I think he left Jermaine Pretty at that time. But then the fourth one with the Chris Brown song and Omar, that shit did crazy too.
They did the matchup, the both of them together, John. Bow Wow was a phenomenon when he was big, bro.
But how about so everybody had Kanye on there?
Yeah.
I didn't have Kanye on mine. I mean, he could have been on honorable mention, but you know, my five was. I felt my five.
Kanye.
So Just Blaze over Kanye.
Yeah, Just Blaze over Kanye.
To me, Just Blaze can do more. Like he got some iconic beats and he's crazy.
I think he do fall off the map a little bit.
You think Jermaine Pretty you do more, but not Just Blaze?
Just Blaze to me just got some iconic ass beats. Like
Jermaine Pretty do too.
I put him up there because,
writes.
Yo, listen,
That's
I get what y'all saying, but my problem is like Just Blaze. I just recently like started getting like looking up producers when you made this, and like some of the beats that Just Blaze got, iconic. It's just like yo, the everything. And when you talking just beats, but because that's what I like about Just Blaze, and that's what I love about Justice League. When you go into the levels of his beats, when you actually like sit down and listen to everything he puts into some of his beats, my favorite Just Blaze beat was the joint. Run it for me. Hear my story. It was on Jay-Z Kingdom Come album.
Mama made it 40, 30
good.
Something.
I mean, good lord.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That shit was crazy.
Yo, and just listening to everything he put into
it. Public service in it.
My favorite Wale song is his beat, 88. That beat is fucking crazy.
And the self-made intro.
That's why I'm like, I listen to it. I'm like, yo, you know what, man? I put him in my. Kanye, of course he got great samples. I mean, of course he got great beats and, you know, lyrics and, you know, did some, like, off-the-wall shit. And, yo, he could go in my honorable mentions. I mean, he probably made number 6 on my list. But
yeah, everything you just said, I still don't get why he's in your honorable mention. Though.
I just Blaze, like, I just bang with Just Blaze.
Like, Kanye, Pharrell, Swiss Beats, Jermaine Dupri, like they go across genres. Like Just Blaze is a great rap producer. He don't got R&B hits though.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like even with Dr. Dre, like Dr. Dre really don't got R&B hits. He got R&B artists that he brought to the West Coast and they kind of did some rappy R&B pop shit. But I'm like, when Pharrell really do shit, you be like, damn, Pharrell made that? That's Rihanna. So like, that's the case. Jermaine Dupri made that? That's Escape. And then he go do like a hard ass.
But if that's the case, then why haven't we talked more about Timbaland? You put him in your honorable mentions.
I had to.
I know you had Timbaland, but you put him in your honorable mentions, and Timbaland has been to every genre.
I'm confident everybody got my list over Timbaland. To me, Pharrell's over Timbaland. Puffy is Puffy.
I mean, just based off what y'all just said.
To me, Puffy's in the Jermaine Dupri type player. Like he's crafting projects, his sound.
That's true.
I think that's the difference with a producer. Like,
so like that's why
producers have a sound.
That's why to me they are like in a league of their own kind of for overall.
I mean, I guess me like
and probably in different genres as well.
Yeah, my producer thing is more so like not necessarily the
guy that co-sign it. Limited.
I think he's more. What? Hell no.
The first 2 songs he produced was 1 in a Million and Pony. I don't care what you doing, where you at. If Pony come on, you can't not like. Oh my God! Like your show is just move.
Yeah, but
no. Pony is the top 10 beat ever.
I mean, didn't Timbaland do most of Justin Timberlake shit?
Yeah, but
and Justin Timberlake is like, white people's Michael Jackson. Like, I mean,
but Timbaland got classic Jones with Hov too.
Yeah, and Hov. I was trying to think.
What is it?
He got a lot. He got most of Volume 2.
I mean, he did One Republic. One Republic, like Timberland doing
Yeah,
One
he got
Republic
good
got
off the
me
shoulder.
into that genre of like alternative music.
And one last thing, because recently I was watching Rap Radar episode, whatever, and I had Boy Wonder on there, and I was saying, cause I've heard this, just one last thing about producers. I've been hearing his name for a long time, but I never really actually looked up his credits, whatever.
Wait,
He got some.
Just never did.
Yeah, he got some shit.
I don't
Or
think
Formation. It was one
I
of
don't
them.
even know this, whatever. That's crazy. But I was just like, yo, this to me, because for a while now, I've been thinking like, we're in a weird place of time in rap where it's like the producers are carrying a lot of these rappers, but to me at the same time, producers aren't that great anymore.
Yeah.
Like all everybody we just said is 10 times better than everybody that's hot now. But me looking at his credits, to
He
me,
got some credits.
he's not nobody fucking, not Nitro, not Mike Will, not Mustard.
Boy Wonder is crazy.
Like he's really in this, like that nigga. I saw he
Mustard
did.
might be up there though. Mustard got a lot of joints.
When I saw he did Black Saturday
Yeah.
and some all this Drake shit, I'm like, nah, that's
Yeah, he did
crazy.
0 to 100.
Yeah, he did every timestamp Drake Jones. That's crazy. But moving on though. What are your 5 most underrated projects ever?
I only had 2. I couldn't think of 5.
Okay, well I'm gonna go with Food and Liquor 2. To me, that's like the most underrated project
I'm
ever.
Lupe all day, so I'm with that.
Even though it got people knew about it, but to me, I just think niggas didn't appreciate it because the typical reason. Album about nothing. Niggas was begging Wale, go back to the whole shit. Then he actually do another fucking edition. Now niggas say, what is this? I don't understand. So to me, that's on there. Hell, the sequel, Eminem and the Royce did their album. To me, that shit was crazy. But whatever.
Okay.
Los God Money War.
Yeah,
to me, that shit was crazy.
Okay.
And T.I. joint came out recently. I was listening to it and I put it on there. That's what else. That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
And it should have got more credit.
Alright.
I got Port of Miami and American Gangster.
American Gangsta underrated no more.
I don't think Port of Miami was underrated.
No,
I ain't rolling that
So
either.
Port of Miami to me is Raw's best album. People
That
argue
is
That's
up and
a
down.
lie.
So that's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
That's
That's
just false.
underrated.
Tell you the truth.
That's just
That's
false,
underrated.
though. That's inaccurate.
That's my underrated. That's my underrated. And
American
then,
Gangsta, I think everybody.
No.
I will say this.
Good.
I'm not afraid to say it's better than Reasonable Doubt to me, though, but that's just me.
I was, but
Port of Miami better than Reasonable Doubt?
no, you're talking about
Gangsta.
American Gangsta.
Oh, American Gangsta.
I think
You know, I can-
lyrically
you know, I
it's
can-
better than Great Hope. Like lyrically, American Gangsta is better than the Black Album to me. I think Black Album is better musically. But that's why I say it's underrated because people be like, oh, it's a great album. But I think lyrically, like, that's like a top 2 Jay-Z album. Like, you listen to bar for bar and different things he said. I was just like, oh my God, American Gangsta, he was talking some shit. It just wasn't as, like, the beats wasn't as impactful. It wasn't as big. Producers Just Blaze did a lot of it. Puffy did some of it. So it's like, it wasn't those, like, Swiss beats in the club is going to go off type shit. Or Timberland, when this
was
come
real
on, you
smooth.
going to hear it. Yeah, it's real, like, monotone. So
But that's why I compare it
think that's the
to
difference.
Reasonable Doubt, because niggas swear, like, yo, to me, American Gangsta is just a graduated version of that in the
Reasonable
same
Doubt, yeah.
lane. Like, it
It's
just.
Reasonable Doubt too. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Now, I mean, only thing I want to say that fucked me up about American Gangster was I forget where I was at when my boy was playing it, but I need to find it. Somebody, a DJ had did American Gangster, took the vocals and just added like different beats to a lot of songs. Like that joint Sweet, you know what I mean? Like they did that, couple joints, and to this day, I can't listen to American Gangster, the regular album, because I heard what this DJ did to it, but I cannot find it. So one of your, you know what I mean, bullshit ass listeners, yeah, I mean, find that, tag me, you know what I mean, because I definitely need to hear that album again. But my underrated Jones, Black on Both Sides. I mean, I know people, most def, I think,
You had most definitely a top.
grossly underrated. I mean, grossly underrated. Grossly underrated. Most def is underrated, man. Stop it. Stop it, BS.
I can say no.
I know it get, and then the rest of my list, I mean, I know y'all won't like me or say, oh, these albums were good, but I don't think they get the full credit they deserve. Like, Finally Famous, I think, was underrated.
I'm with you.
People listened to it,
All-time
loved it,
interesting,
but I think it was really, really, really dope, and people just was like, oh, well, it's a good first step, and kind of pushed it to the
Can I
side.
ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Who had the best verse on that album?
I just want to know where. I'm not even going to bite the bait. I'm just going to let you go ahead and.
Because Nicki had the best verse on that album.
Who had the best
On
one?
the Ass Remix?
On Nicki.
Continue,
Okay.
continue.
All right. Well, you know.
Continue. Fucking Barbie over here.
The camera can't see this, but I'm looking at him. I'm looking at you right now, man. But okay.
So she ain't body
Wobbly,
I gave-
ass so fat, all these bitches.
Cause that, them first couple bars, man, they were fucking thought provoking.
She talking about her ass.
I know, but that's some thought provoking shit. She said wobbly.
Big Sean got thought provoking bars.
No, I'm just. You said that was the best fucking verse on the album.
Swear Big Sean can't rap.
No,
I said that.
That's how you be acting.
Yo,
Like.
Y'all be gagging.
wobbly drop. That was the
best.
best fucking verse on the album. All right. And then
Nigga got that's the thing that fucked me up. You said that verse of all verses though is the best verse on the album.
Because Big Sean on that Finally Famous album
Celebrity was a great song on there.
It was
so much. He killed so much more.
Yes.
Like,
all right, so let me ask you.
No, I'm sick of this.
No.
let me continue with my list, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the best verse.
Triggering me.
Before the Dollar Signs, Joey Badass album, I thought that was. I think Joey Badass all around is just underrated.
His latest one was great too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I wanted to, before the Jones was my Jones. Damn, I moved up.
And that made me a Joey fan, cause I didn't fuck with 99. That's why everybody loved.
I fucked with all of this shit. Like my little brother put me on him, and I fucked with a lot of this shit. And that before the money came out that shit was dope, man.
Who's a better rapper? Side note, Vince Staples or Joey Badass? Just
Joey Badass.
Okay. Ooh.
I hate to say this nigga's name.
Vince need to get his shit back. He need to get his head back together.
But I think Ambition, was underrated. One of my most on my list underrated.
When it first came out, it was, but it's aged well.
Still,
to the masses.
But see, to you, like it's to me, like it's harder for me to like take that from you because like you listen to him so much that you'll say, you'll say some shit. Me personally, I just listened to it, I liked it, and from my perspective of the masses, they don't talk about it as much, and I like that album. Like,
when it first came out, nigga like, this shit's ass. MMG ruined Wale. I was like, huh?
Yeah, I like that.
And like a year or 2 or 3 years later, niggas like, wait.
That
and like by the time The Gifted came out, shit's like, yo, this shit is ass. Ambition was, I'm like, oh, word. Now I remember that shit. But he never got that big for that ever again for some reason. It's like, The Gifted didn't age well with niggas. It's like, no, that shit's still ass. So,
and then an album that nobody, I'm just gonna say the album. I'm gonna see y'all music heads enough to know it, but No Way Out.
Puffy?
What, the Locks?
P. Diddy and the Family? Yeah. No Way Out.
What's that underrated?
Because nobody talks about that shit.
Say it's a classic.
It's so
it's a classic.
Records.
Yo, nobody talks about it.
That's a
Who
classic,
talks about? Like honestly, last time we was here, and we were talking about whenever me and you talk about albums, whenever like we're all together, we talk about whoever brings up No Way Out.
Because he's puffy.
8 million records though. You can't be underrated.
Like
I think you can be underrated. It's over that time, yeah. And you gotta remember that was during the whole. I mean, that was part of the Biggie death.
I got an underrated album for you then.
Go ahead.
Nellyville. Facts. If you look at that track list, every song is a hit. I'm being dead serious. Nellyville, dumb underrated.
Yeah,
every song is a hit.
I was trying to bring this on an episode not too long ago of this dumbass debate me and this man was having. He brought up Nellyville, and it all stemmed from 50 Cent falling off. And he was trying to tell me, do you remember?
He told me.
Go ahead.
So, one, falling off to me means nobody cares anymore.
Okay.
Did 50
he said 50 fell off when Curtis came out, right? Curtis sold 750,000 copies in the first week.
Because of a Kanye
you can't be falling off.
And his last album went diamond. And that's why it sold 700,000.
You know why I can't say he fell off?
Because he sold 750,000.
This is the biggest point that I knew Max's brain damage.
All right, wait.
He said,
we gotta fact check this.
Go ahead. I want to hear.
QB fake.
He said there's people. I don't know. But my point was nobody gives a fuck about Curtis. Mm-hmm. No one since 2007 has ever brought up Curtis. Nobody give a fuck about the album. Nobody remembers the album. They remember the beef. And they remember.
What was my argument?
I Get Money.
So then we remember it.
I was about to say,
I Get Money is that shit.
I'm saying he likes the album.
I don't care.
Nobody brings up the album.
Nobody brings up No Way Out, but every step I take, when that shit come on, that's that shit.
People bring up No Way Out
on there.
But you just named one song, not the album. That's my point. You named I Get Money.
But I Get Money to this day. It's
because it's puffy. That's why niggas don't like bring it up in like Jay-Z and Nas.
Yo, but listen, that's why. I'm still the only reason I'm gonna say, you can't really, because I Get Money was a strong ass.
That shit saved it from being like a flop.
Okay, but you know what?
I'll give you an example.
A flop is where you can say you have the argument of he fell off. I mean, as long as it wasn't a flop.
He was falling off.
You can't be falling
but
off.
I Get Money was I Get Money was that shit.
Yo, the whole
Jay-Z don't remix a lot of shit. He remixed I Get Money.
The whole
With Puffy.
image of 50 Cent after the massacre was totally different.
It was different.
Like,
But
totally
different and falling off are two different things.
If it wasn't for the
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
Kanye beef, it would have been less. That's
I'll
just
give
facts.
you an example.
And Kanye killed that nigga. And everybody talks about Gregory to this day. No one
Nah.
give a fuck about Curtis.
That's cool.
That's true.
And that's a fact. That's all I was saying. You like, it's so.
Lil Wayne.
I've never been in a rap discussion in my life when niggas brought up Curtis.
But I'm gonna tell you this though, if he don't have that, if he don't do that, if he don't do that argument with Kanye West, if he don't do that argument,
He's still gonna sell
don't
some
you? I mean, don't you
I don't
think
think so.
him, trying to go at like Kanye West, who is like on fire? Like, don't you think that played a factor
this
in
is,
it?
This
Like,
is also
I
the
mean,
point where the vitamin water gets big because he made that $1 billion deal. But what I'm saying is that was a big deal in the hood when 50 niggas was like, oh, 50 did $1 billion deal. Like, oh shit, vitamin water was a big deal. So what I'm saying, he wasn't falling off. Like even to this day, 50 fell off musically, but 50 ain't fall off.
No,
like,
yeah,
Power is
nah.
the #1 show on Stars. Like he didn't
And
fall
he's the
off.
worst part of it.
But
if he ain't no, but 50,
He's the worst part of it.
you can say
Spike
50
Lee
Cent
be
the
the worst
worst
actor
fellow.
in his movies, but they
No,
still
he
be
don't. Spike Lee
classics.
is better than fucking Kanan.
I'm not comparing. I'm just saying.
Moving on.
You can't sell
That's an argument for another time,
750,000 in
man.
a week and say you falling up.
If you beat with the hottest other nigga,
It's a
the
lot of niggas
hottest
that
nigga
beef with the
besides
hottest
Wayne.
niggas.
That wasn't
besides
even beefing, that was
Wayne.
just
Everybody
shit
to
talk.
beef with
I know,
Jay-Z.
to my marketing
They sold
shit.
more records.
And
They
that
was
was
a
the best
magazine
part.
cover together.
But
Like,
everybody to beef with Jay-Z, they don't mean they sold more records. I guarantee he's still
what
mad.
other,
Listen,
what
I
other
guarantee
situation?
he's still mad.
No,
Didn't
Max,
sell
you trying to switch.
750,000 in
You
their
trying to
first week.
switch it. What other marketing scheme was like that? They was on a cover together, face to face, like it was a boxing. It was Canelo, Triple G.
When
and shit
Takeover
like
and
that.
Ether came out, you don't think somebody had them on the cover?
It wasn't like that.
I get having face to face like that.
It wasn't. They was on
Because they literally
They was
wasn't
on
cool.
106 and
That's what I'm
Park.
saying.
They were 106 and Park together. Like when Kanye was on his tippy toes, like it was
That's
foreign.
because
Like
Hov and Nas really wasn't fucking with each other. But my
nigga,
point
it don't
is,
matter.
him beefing with Hov didn't make him sound
Yeezus
$750,000.
and Born Sinners dropped the same day, it wasn't like Kanye and Cole. No, nigga, it wasn't.
But neither one of them sold 750,000 in that.
That was also in a different era. When records
All right,
sold.
well, let's move to the next
Moving
list.
the
We'd
fuck
be here
on.
all
Now
day.
let's get into some shit where people get mad because all the what I call them delusional, nostalgic, retarded old heads get mad. Best albums of the 90s. So I'm gonna go with
Fuck Bugsy.
shout out to Bugsy. Pop Bugsy.
He my nigga though, but fuck
Me
Bugsy.
Against the World. Shout out to Pac, Max. Life After Death. Reasonable Doubt. And I'm gonna go with the third X album. That's just me. And then there was X. And then Death Certificate Ice Cube.
I would put,
Hold up, so you
I would
got,
put-
and then there was X,
I
but
got
not
it.
as dark and hell as
Yeah,
hell.
That's what I told him. I said the second album was the best album. But,
I totally agree with that. I think the first album better than second.
oh no, first album is the best album. My bad. But I would put Doggy Style over Death Certificate. I got the exact same
I
list.
forgot Doggy
Except
Style.
I got
I
DMX
forgot
first
Doggy
album. I got
Style.
Reasonable Doubt. I got Me Against the World, and I got All Eyes on Me too, and I got Life After Death, and then I got Doggy Style.
Oh, Ultimate over Me Against the World?
No, I just got both. I was putting like either 5 or 6. I ain't feel like
Okay.
cutting it.
All Eyes on Me, you got some skips in there. But
There
shout
were
out to
only
Penny.
2 relevant albums in the
20,
90s.
20 something. You about to?
Then cut off.
He about to say
of
Outkast.
them.
There were only
All right, go,
2
go.
relevant albums in the 90s.
Ready to Die. Reason to Die.
Ready
Life
to
After
Die
Death.
and Life After Death. Fuck everything else. No, seriously.
No,
number,
Life
I mean,
After Death is-
There was only one rapper in the 90s. And
yeah,
he
that's
died.
it. That's it. There was one guy in the 90s. Once he died, rap died. Life After Death and Reasonable Doubt. I keep them in the same. I mean, like I said, I don't try to give one rapper 2 spots. I mean, even though he deserved like 10 spots. But go ahead.
He only got 2 albums. How you turn 10 spots?
Illmatic came out in the 90s, correct?
Yeah.
Get Illmatic the fuck out of here.
Illmatic,
Tired of
yes.
shit.
I mean, Illmatic came out in the
I
90s.
can name 15
And I'm gonna give
90s
him
albums better than
his credit. Reasonable Doubt is dark and hell is hot, which is better than, and then it was X.
Okay,
And then the far left one,
imagine that. Wayne.
Mr. Smith.
So, next
Mr.
category,
Smith.
Oh,
right?
this nigga crazy.
What they had doing?
No, really, doggy style. I mean,
Doggy
doggy
style.
style. But I mean, I put Mr. Smith on there just because, yo, people forget
Which
he was
one
Drake
that
before
doing
Drake
it,
was Drake.
or-
Ain't that I Need Love album?
That was the
That's-
joint that
that's
had
the
Hey
80s.
Lover.
Hey, love.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Was that
Away
a Runaway Girl?
Yeah, it had it had all of the Drake and before Drake shit on there.
But as far as Doggy Style, I saw somebody talking about that recently saying Doggy Style is the best debut of all time, and to me, false. And
No,
I just personally take Death Certificate over Doggy Style though. And I might take American Most Wanted over it too though.
Nah. Doggy
I
Style.
like Doggy Style was that
And I'm
shit
taking
though,
Good Kid,
man.
Mad City over it. And I'm taking Get Rich or Die
You take
Trying
Good
over
Kid,
it.
Mad City over
And I'm
everything.
taking Reasonable Doubt
Oh
over
yeah,
it.
good, yeah, okay.
And
If we
I'm
talking
taking,
everything, yeah, I mean, take
No,
Good Kid, Mad City.
it's the
over.
best debut ever. As they were saying.
Oh no, Life After Death. I mean, Ready to Die. I'm sorry, Ready to Die.
Huh?
DMX had the best debut album ever.
No,
Oh, matter of fact, my bad. Get Rich or Die Trying is the best debut ever.
Stop it. There's not a track on Get Rich or Die Trying better than anything on Ready to Die.
Right. What?
Don't even say it. Just go to the next list.
Hey, yo,
We can argue Life After Death, but not
Now they
Ready to
talking
Die.
shit. Now they
Not
talking
Ready to
shit.
Die. No, not Ready to Die.
Ready to
You
Die.
can argue Life After Death.
Yeah, we can argue
Get Rich or Die Trying is iconic, bro.
It is.
I mean, it could be iconic. I mean, but you know.
No, every song is iconic.
What?
Start to
Stop
finish.
it.
The
Stop
bullets
it.
dropping on the
21.
intro. The bullets dropping on the intro is iconic, bro.
Yo,
That shit is fire. Like every song.
it was fire. It was fire.
All right, let's go with the
Like fire.
2000s.
Huh?
Best album of the 2000s. I'm gonna go with Off Top, Watch the Throne. To me, I can put that shit underrated. Cause niggas act like that shit not flawless. Like, whatever. Bro. Get Rich or Die Trying. Good Kid, Mad City. Blueprint. Twisted Fantasy.
I got Late Registration, Blueprint, of the 2000s. Late Registration, Blueprint. Hold on. Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't even see all the ones. Teflon Don.
Shout out to Ross.
What was the first? What was that?
Teflon Don.
Okay.
Teflon
Okay.
Don. I think I only got 4. Yeah, I only got 4.
Nigga said he has a list. Continue.
I said I had
So
somewhere between 4 and 6.
I had Marshall Mathers LP.
That came out in the 90s, I think, though.
That came out 2000.
2000 like that.
Yeah, 2000, 2001.
Okay.
Blueprint.
Okay.
I had the Black Album, too. That's what it was.
I got College Dropout or Late Registration, whichever one, you know, whatever one y'all more fans of.
I remember we debated that.
Um,
We could talk about that too.
The Carter 2
Okay.
Or the Carter 3.
and Port of Miami. So it
You
wasn't
really got a popular
underrated.
Port of Miami shit, yo.
Port of Miami, he was...
Port of Miami was dope. It wasn't his best work, but
That's damn near his worst album, and it was decent.
What? Port of Miami is where you...
Trilla, he really got better every album. Trilla's better than Port of Miami.
Cute.
Deep in the rap, tough
I still think. But
Confidence I don't.
the reason I put
He got like
okay.
2 albums.
He literally
that's
went
better
up
than
He
Port of
every
did,
time.
but I'm gonna say
He
the
got
reason
like
I put Port of
2 albums
Miami
better
there,
than Port of
reason I put Port of Miami there, keep it a bean for like two summers, 2 straight summers. Hustling was killing
Shit's still fire.
killing
And then
it.
he had Push
Rob-
It.
Push It was great too.
And then he had the Hustler remix.
Yeah, so I mean
Anthony
that's why I
Ross
put it up.
literally started rapping better too on Deep in the Rap than he did on them both. On them
No,
first
I
songs.
think that's when he stopped rapping.
You
What?
Tripping.
You not be listening to Ross be
Mafia music
That's the he go in on that. No, that's
and
facts.
Maybach music.
But I'm saying
and
as a complete album,
Yacht
like, he didn't
Club
take
and
bars
Usual
off. He didn't take
Suspects.
bars off on Port of Miami.
Man.
I'm keeping it real with you.
He got better as he went on, man. He gotta be real, man. He got better. He got way better as
He
he
got
went on.
better, but he also started taking bars off.
I can give you that A on Teflon Don. To me, Deep in the Rap, some of his best rapper.
No, like, he was. I'm saying like he was rapping on that album, but that phase of Ross is when he start like I got the hooks that bang. I'm not really spitting these verses. So that's what I'm saying.
on Hustling?
Hustling, he really rapping.
What? 22. 22.
That's because you don't know what he's talking
Oh,
about.
here we go,
That's
man.
because you don't know what
That's
he's talking
you wasn't
about.
there.
No,
you don't know.
that's facts. That's
oh my
facts. You
God.
respect it different when you was
It was
there.
a gimmick. Yo, those were gimmick bars. It was that was
She said
literally
room
a gimmick
to
bar.
22.
Me?
Magnum
We're
goes for
room to 22.
Standard on the 22.
Okay.
Birds go for 22.
Okay.
Your mama's super thick. She said she
22.
She seen them 22s. We in room
22.
222. He just flipped 22 and you didn't realize none of it rhymed. And he really he breaking it down. He breaking down different things.
22 rhymes with 22.
No, it
Even if he rhymed it 22 times. 22 and 22. You know what I mean?
doesn't
It fucking rhyme. Like, I mean,
Wait,
It just sounds good.
It don't rhyme?
It don't rhyme.
22
22 and 22 don't rhyme.
It don't rhyme.
Wait, hold up. How they don't rhyme? Like,
It's how the same word go around with the same word.
how many
It's the
rappers
same
use the same
word.
word?
Wait.
No, you got rappers that just use the A at the end of a bar to keep the rap going.
How does the same word rhyme?
I got bitches on my dick. Hey, oh man.
It doesn't rhyme. That's my
It don't, but
point.
they just keep saying A because
Okay,
they can't.
This
so
don't rhyme with
what I
dick.
just said is he didn't even rhyme and it still sounded
22
good.
rhymes with 22. Like,
The same word don't rhyme twice?
Come on, man. That's how
Ass
you,
and ass.
Yo.
So your whole point of Nicki killing that verse, that whole shit didn't rhyme.
I know. Wobbly, drop. What? Come on, man. Come on. It's Rob, bro.
Silent, yo. All right, let's talk about this for a second. What do you think about Nicki's new songs?
Chun-Li is that
Oh,
shit.
whoa. Why didn't you listen?
So one thing,
Mr.
you gonna stop
Barbie.
making me.
Wait, hold up, he didn't listen.
You got a whole pink shirt on and pink shoes. You a
This is
bar.
black art.
Ain't pink
This
glasses.
is black
I
art.
swore he
You can
came
shop
to
this
Nicki
at
together.
blackisart.com. So thank you for plugging it.
It's
But
Pink Friday.
Nikki, is it Friday? No.
Pink
Pink
Friday.
Wednesday.
Nikki, y'all gonna stop making me out to be the biggest Nicki fan. I fuck with Nicki, and then y'all gonna stop making me out to be a Kendrick hater. I just keep it real about different shit. I'm just saying.
Okay. Why you listen to songs? I'm curious.
I mean, Nicki is not the type of artist for me that when something drop, I automatically go to it. Like I
It's
usually
been
just
like
catch
2
on
days,
as
though.
it go. Yeah, like as it go. Like if I hear something, like I'm driving the car, it's on the radio, and I be like, oh, I like that. Let me go listen to it. Cause I feel like I heard it because I got Tidal and it played like the most popular song. Like I feel like I heard it, but I didn't sit down and listen to it. So I heard it, but I'm like I didn't listen to it or something I could give you feedback.
You know
So that's
what?
what I'm saying.
My man's right here. What he does is, let me tell you what he does. I'm in his head right now. I'm in his head. What he does is, if it's popular, I don't want no parts of it. No
But
parts
then I
of
wouldn't
it.
like Nicki because all she is popular.
You know what I mean? No, because you know when we
you
were
already
talking,
lost.
when we
Take
was
the
talking
L.
that list,
Take the L.
you took
It's
Nicki
not
and put her in
true.
an unpopular position. So you know what I mean?
How do I put her in an unpopular position?
Because you said she was
It's all things
you said she was better than-
considered.
What you said she was better than Nas, or who was it that? Yeah,
A lot of
she said
people.
Nas.
It's all things considered. Her career is better than Nas's career, bro. Does she have more acclaim and respect? No, but her career is more
You my nigga. I
affluent.
want you to know
than
that.
Nas's.
If anything else,
You had Meek Mill and Schoolboy Q and then have Tupac. I don't even know why.
Tupac will never, and you must not know me, man.
Alright, so
I came out the womb saying I don't listen to
He said
Tupac.
most Def is underrated, but don't got Tupac in his list.
Hey, listen,
All right,
man.
so who are your top 5 favorite rappers of all time?
Schoolboy Kid.
All right, so besides Schoolboy Q, we're gonna continue your list like another time because you gonna leave.
My
right
joint
now.
is pretty.
So
cookie
mine
cutter.
is not cookie cutter at all,
Okay. Wale.
and mine is in order:
Wale.
Hove,
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Wale.
Right.
Shoot
Number
yourself.
2 of all time.
Shoot yourself.
Meaning he's better than every other rapper alive and dead except Hove.
But y'all mad about me talking about Tupac. This nigga got Wale
And he
as
has
number 2.
classic projects. He has bars. He has versatility. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Moving
continue.
on. Next, Kendrick. Kendrick is better than every old ass rapper alive except Hove.
Okay.
Next, Wayne and Ross. Ross is 5. Outside of Hove and Kanye, Ross is the best discography of all time. And I stand by it.
You know what?
All
I actually,
time.
you remember we talked about that. I
Maybe
agree with
somebody
that.
right now better discography than Ross. Don't say Drake, because that's a lie.
Yo, I still don't see why people be hyping Drake
And
albums.
that's
Like,
T.I.
off the top
albums
of
are
my
not
head,
better than
though.
Ross
But
albums.
that's off the top of my head.
T.I. was not
Jeezy.
better than Jeezy.
Hell
A
no.
lot of niggas that got great
Ross
discographies.
passed Jeezy
No,
a
Ross
while
is
ago.
Ross is Ross. Like, I
Man,
fuck with
yo,
Ross, but I'm
give
just
us your
saying
list. Because you just said Jeezy got a better discography
Yeah,
than
like,
Rick
that's just
Ross.
That's just false.
Okay.
Can we not disrespect Jeezy?
No, Jeezy's my favorite rapper, but Ross passed him.
No,
Right after Ross said, fuck boy, like 20 times in that diss song, I was like, damn, Jeezy lost it. It's over. Like, he was never the same. Fuck boy. I'm like, word? That's what we gonna do? Like, and I was never the same. Teflon Don came out. And then,
Fuck, there we go. Fuck
boy. No, go home, listen to Some of His Mind.
That's
And
that
that shit
shit.
hurt my heart. I was like, damn. Niggas always talk about that Gucci song he did Jeezy. Some of His Mind, that shit hurt my feelings. And then while I hurt my feelings, made me conflicted. Jeezy was pushing 103 back for a whole decade. Flying George, that shit was fire. Crazy. Then Braun dropped Rich Forever a month later. Erased that whole shit. 103 never happened. I was like,
facts.
it
Rich
erased
Forever
103.
changed
It
everything.
erased it.
103 dumb classic. He ain't erased it.
Yo,
103 is not a classic, even though it's fire. And Rich Forever is more of a classic, and he erased that whole wave. That's
Well,
a fact.
I don't care about the rest. 103 not a classic.
It's not.
All right, what's
I don't think nobody thinks that.
Give us your 5
It's
favorite
fire.
rappers, man.
Yo, Jeezy got no misses up until Church in the Streets. Like, he got great
Church in the
albums.
Streets is a miss.
That's a whole miss. That nigga almost airball.
I'm a god.
It hit the
nigga,
backboard.
nigga.
That shit was fire, though.
He got J-Bo.
That shit
He
was
got
fire.
Holy Water.
That was okay. But he also got it was like 4 misses on there.
It's like 20 songs. But no, Church in the Streets.
Niggas always say that. Don't put 20 songs in there if it's 4 misses. We can take a 16.
All right. So,
Go
my
with your
top 5
favorite.
rappers. This is Jay-Z one. And then...
And then Hove, and then Sean Carter, and then
I know I was going to do that.
and then Jigger. Got you. Bet.
And then, I got Jay-Z, then Tupac, then Biggie, then Kanye, and then I got Lupe at 5 for me.
Okay.
All right, I got
Most dead.
I got Jay-Z,
Andre 3000.
DMX, Schoolboy Q.
Oh my god. And you
Rick
know I
Ross.
love Schoolboy Q.
I mean, it's just your favorite. This ain't.
Wait, you was dancing first?
Schoolboy Q is one. Schoolboy Q is my favorite
Schoolboy Q is
rapper.
my nigga.
Like I don't care what anybody
Schoolboy
says.
Q number 3?
Schoolboy Q is one of my favorite
Oh,
rappers.
wow.
Like I mean, when I say Jay-Z, DMX, Schoolboy Q, Rick Ross, and Kendrick Lamar.
You ain't have Nas in your job?
You like 6 or 7.
Okay.
Cause like after matter of fact, here we go. Nas is 6, then it's Eminem or DMX,
DMX over there,
and then it's Jeezy or some shit like that.
Okay. I like that.
So Schoolboy Q, that's very interesting. I was talking to him one day and I was like, if Schoolboy Q was able to drop another like great album, cause he'd be thinking Schoolboy is better than Kendrick. That's just false.
No, I think Schoolboy Q is a better rapper.
And that's
Like,
still
lyrically,
false.
he's better
and
than
that's
Kendrick.
still false.
He said lyrically he's better than Kendrick.
Lyrically, I think Schoolboy.
Oh,
is better
get
than
the
Kendrick.
fuck
I
out
will
of
say
here.
Schoolboy is one of the best feature artists
No,
out
yo,
there.
I would
He
say
kills every
Schoolboy-
feature.
Schoolboy
And
Q
Kendrick
is
don't
more
kill every
entertaining.
feature. He don't kill every feature.
Schoolboy Q is more entertaining than Kendrick Lamar.
See, I think you break it down. I ain't gonna say you. A lot of times, I think we take like niggas that's
This nigga
conscious.
said no. That's
No, let me
he
finish my
missed
point,
her.
though.
If he lived it, if he said it, it
No,
makes sense.
that's not what I'm
then
about to
it's
say.
hot.
That's not what I'm about to say. I think a lot of times we take like certain types of rap and give them more like morality credit than like gangster rap or like booty shaking rap. Like to
No,
me,
niggas say Biggie's one of the best rappers.
yeah, but Biggie rapping about a certain type of thing. So that's
And
what
by
I'm
the way,
saying. It's
Biggie
like,
wasn't
no,
on my
alright,
list
so listen to me.
because
if
like
if Meek
he's
is
God.
rapping, Meek can really rap. But if somebody, most
At least
people will
y'all
be like
fucking
J. Cole
chill.
better than Meek, and I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying in general, just based on the type of rap that they do. Because Meek could be in a club rapping, they'd be like, oh, that's not real rap. J. Cole really rapping all the time. What I'm saying is, I told you before, I think YG, My Crazy Life, is better than Good Kid, Mad City. But YG is not a lyrical rapper. So then people will be like, oh, it's not the same rap.
No,
YG can rap, but he's not
just
lyrical.
doesn't rap as good as
See-
Kendrick though. That's 2 different points.
But that doesn't mean he can't make a better
I
rap
think
album. That's the
but see
point.
that's the
yeah,
thing.
nobody would say that though.
When you talking
People just don't think good is better than Good Kid, Mad City. It's just 2
yo,
different
but
points.
when you saying
It's a
all
great
right,
album though.
when you saying
And second album
Schoolboy
is great.
Q
Still crazy.
is better lyrically than Kendrick, that loses all credibility because lyricism. There's a difference between rapping and lyricism. Lyricism is when you take, Dying of Thirst and how he broke that song down. That's crazy lyric work. Then when you take that whole album,
Schoolboy
the
Q don't got crazy
lyric
lyric
work.
work?
Schoolboy Q can drop some mean 16s. And mind you, y'all clown me for being so much of a Schoolboy Q fan, but I would say, he had some mean 16s. But lyrics is so much more when you talking lyrics. Like
To me,
so
lyrics
much more.
is everybody got a different life story. So I think Drake is really great lyrically. Whether he wrote it or not, I don't feel like debating that. But Drake is really good lyrically because he gives me his life. I don't care about you got this, you was in the hood and you made it up. That's a great story, but I feel like on Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick give me his life. All right, cool. You a nigga in Compton and you telling me. I feel like when I heard YG album, I felt like I was from Compton. I knew how y'all niggas talked. I knew what y'all was doing. I knew how y'all said it. I knew where y'all was going, and you made it rhyme. That's lyrically better and more impressive to me than somebody just
So
telling
Good Kid,
me.
Mad City didn't like literally put you in a day, like a specific day of his life. Like, I mean, the wordplay, the way
I'll give you a perfect
everything.
example. I'll give you a perfect example. They're both from Compton,
Mm-hmm.
right? They both from blood neighborhoods. YG really got everybody that ain't even blood saying what's bracking, that shit brazy, because his album really brought you into that culture. Like that
I don't mean
that
his
is more
lyrically
Is it
better,
because,
though.
wait,
He
is
did
it
it
because
with
he brought you
lyrics.
into that culture,
To
or
me-
because he said it like a million times in the
Yeah.
song?
No,
Like,
that's getting to the
he give you a song called "Bick and Back Being Bull." What the fuck is that? But when he start rapping and,
And
he
also,
rapping
everybody
to you
think-
the way a blood would talk,
Everybody
that's
think they have
lyrical.
blood in this day and age. as
Because of
well, though.
YG.
No, because of everybody who think they have blood. Wayne.
Because of YG.
wait,
Wayne,
Game wasn't
Dipset,
talking that
Game.
blood shit.
Game's not even this generation.
But yeah,
But
we
they
was
can
talking
see
that
it,
blood shit
though.
before.
Alright, so are we really going to trip like kids 21 and younger is not
It's
being
been a
buzzed
part of the
because
culture.
YG?
No,
I'm not-
it's been
no,
a
we're
part
not-
of the culture. It's been a part of
Since
the culture.
when?
The culture, like,
Forever.
So when was niggas saying, what's bracking blood? That shit brazy.
Nobody.
the culture changed.
first of all,
Wait.
Niggas say that
Early
every
2000s.
Niggas be like, oh, that's bull.
Wasn't everybody cuz?
That's G's.
Early 2000s.
G.
That's Twitter shit. I'm like,
Yo,
you say that shit in real
bro,
life.
people really say that in real life.
Listen to me. Hear me out. Early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. Was everybody not cuz? Was
Why?
everybody not
Why?
tripping? So
Because
it's
Snoop,
you can't say, but you're not gonna sit up here and say
no,
like
that's facts.
he
Because
did something
Nobody
amazing.
call me cuz my fucking life in Philly, yo. What are y'all talking about?
I'm from South Philly. All we do is say cuz. I ain't saying it's because of Snoop.
No, I'm talking about. Now, I mean, when I say cuz, I'm not just saying cuz like the way we say it in Philly. I'm talking about everybody. Crip was heavy on the Crip shit because the culture,
Snoop,
the music,
because
the
of
music
Doggy
shifted
Style.
that culture that way. YG isn't the only one that shifted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm not
Come on,
mistaken,
93,
Cardi
but
B
niggas
right
wasn't
now is like one of the hottest
putting
things out. Cardi B one of the hottest things out right now. Is she not pushing the blood culture?
And also, this is
So
what
let
I would
me
say.
ask you.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
This is what I would say. To me, someone being lyrically better has to do with what you can do with the words, and it makes sense. Just because you told a very vivid story doesn't mean, to me, that's like if he told something like y'all told the same story, but his story is way more complex and compelling, and it still makes sense at the end of it. Versus you saying, "Yeah, I walked down the street." But he did some shit with those words and made it way more compelling of a walk down the street. To me, that's lyrically more impressive.
Like, I just walked down the street. That's what I'm saying. Like, YG is not the rapidy rapper, but when he was rapping, like, that's what I'm saying about Schoolboy.
Why does Lupe rap better than YG? Why?
Say it again?
Why does Lupe rap better than YG?
I just think he's just a pure, better rapper. Like, that's what I'm saying.
So there's a difference between lyrically inclination.
I would say My Crazy Life is as good or better than Lupe Fiasco albums as a rap album.
That's two different points. You talking about what being lyrical means.
Yeah,
Why
lyrical and album work
that was
are
the
two
original
different
point.
Because he gives his life perspective and he gives it in a way that you can understand it. It's still rapping and it's still digestible. I'm not saying Kendrick doesn't, but what I'm saying is Kendrick is a different type of rapper. So when you already a different type of rapper, people hold Most Def. Most Def don't even gotta really rap about nothing crazy. It's just the fact that he's a conscious rapper. Niggas gonna elevate his bars over I will tell you like this.
About crazy shit though.
No, listen, I'll tell you about this. Most Def is not close to being as good a rapper as Beanie Siegel. But in popular culture, they'll say Most Def is a better rapper because the content. That's what I'm saying. Beanie Siegel is street rapper.
I don't think most people say that.
Most people in Philly, but I'm saying popular culture.
But even with some of these rappers you name, the lyricism is, can you do something clever than just, I mean,
yes.
can you do something clever with your 16?
I think Schoolboy Q really do a lot of clever shit to get you to understand.
Yes, we're not saying he can't rap.
He said we was killing for the summer. The streets taught us colors. Niggas never went to school, so the judge taught us numbers.
Yeah, okay,
that
was a dope ass bar. Yeah.
But that's what he's doing something. He could just be like, yo, the streets taught us red and blue. The judge was giving out time. He's saying it like niggas be doing that. I'm like, no, that's lyricism. We was killing for the summer.
Okay.
So the streets taught us colors. Mm-hmm. Niggas was going to jail. The judge taught us numbers. That's hot. I'm not saying it's not. That's a crazy bar, and that's really his lifestyle. That's what I'm saying.
It really happened. Kudos to you.
No, not that it really happened. That's his lifestyle. He's a gangbanger. He's giving me gangbanging in a rapping way.
Moving on.
All right, go ahead. Next one's here.
Top 5 diss tracks. I'm going to go with off top. So I kind of got my list off of just impact kind of. So off top, Wayne Straight Rapper, Hit 'Em Up. Then I'm going with Ether. And then Back to Back. Okay. And Takeover. And then my wild card pick, I feel it had no impact.
It's about to be Cannabis.
It was very underrated. Shout out that diss track though.
Which one?
Cannabis, John.
Okay, yeah.
But to me, this nigga really broke this nigga down. Low key, Joe Budden joined against Drake, making a murder. That shit was crazy.
Top 5?
And the second joint, Wake, was crazy.
Yeah, when he said depends on what stage.
Oh, you talking about? That was like a 2-disc EP called Resurrect My Career, right?
Was it hot? Was it hot?
I got Hit 'Em Up.
Lyrically, he broke. To me, I can argue that lyrically, that shit's better than every other diss track when I just mentioned that. But whatever.
Fucking bars. But go ahead. Okay.
Shout out to Blueprint 2. I should have put Blueprint 2 in there.
Blueprint 2, yeah.
Blueprint 2 is fucking crazy. But
no, I got Hit 'Em Up.
Oh, I'm sorry, real quick. I would mention I had on there Kissing Beans Run, 50 shit, and No Vaseline, but.
Yeah. I got Hit 'Em Up, Takeover, Ether, Beans on Special Delivery, and Back to Back.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
And I think Beans Special Delivery is better than Ether.
Greatest diss track of all time.
I don't even think that's a debate.
What's beef?
He said he wasn't even dissing him.
Niggas knew who that was about. Let's be real.
He said it wasn't about him. No, he don't.
He specifically said.
No, we don't.
Hold up. He specifically said. Y'all
Biggie the fuck out of here.
What did he say wasn't about him? Did he say What's Beef wasn't about him, or did he say?
He said it wasn't a diss track.
Who shot you? Wasn't about him.
He said he had both songs recorded before.
He didn't even live to hear What's Beef come out.
know if he said What's Beef. I think it was
He
a
didn't
shot.
even let the hear What's
He said
Beef come
both
out.
of them.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, he said both songs was already recorded before anything happened.
Bruh, he didn't even live for What's Beef
Yeah,
release.
That's why it was recorded before anything happened with Tupac.
So
Tupac
he,
died before
so
him.
okay, so Tupac. I mean, so Biggie said,
Tupac
"Yo,
died
listen,
before him.
I'm gonna die before this come out, but I want y'all to know this is not a diss
If it
track."
wasn't out yet,
Oh,
that's what he's saying.
Let me ask you.
Who
one
Shot
question.
You was out.
Okay,
Let me
go
ask
ahead.
you
I'm
one
listening.
And they got recorded different times.
You saying he was dissing him?
He definitely
The
was.
only way I respect somebody getting dissed if they say, "That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker."
Talk about it.
How
I
can
know who you talking. This is don't count if I gotta subliminally
You at least gotta say this is about him or something.
who the fuck you talking about.
Ain't
I
no
gotta,
fair
I gotta
name.
hold. I gotta look at the third verse and put that with the
Big-
second verse from your third
big
album.
man, yo,
on the
listen, you
13th
can say
song
whatever you
make
want
it make
to.
sense. I ain't trying to hear that
You
shit.
can say whatever you want to. Yo, at the end of the day, you knew who that song was about. You
No, I
can,
didn't.
you can bullshit all you want. You knew that song was about.
That
What's Beef?
shit was a story, but continue.
Yeah, I mean, listen. What's Beef?
Cat's part of the show.
First off, this cat right here and his diss track that he just spitting right in front of us. He on the table, right at all our necks. So I'm gonna let that slide. Takeover and Super Ugly, because I think they go
Super
hand in
Ugly
hand.
crazy too.
Takeover and Super Ugly was crazy.
And Blueprint too. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Blue, I wonder. I couldn't put all of them
How
out
do
there.
niggas say Ether One? Like that's why I just like.
300 bars and running.
That shit was crazy.
300 bars and running was a classic, man. I put back to back up there. And then, you know what? I actually said, and this is for your listeners outside of Philly. People forget, in the early 2000s, that Philly diss track scene was
Shout out to
fucking
Reed and Meek.
crazy. Reed, Meek, Joey, all them niggas. Like, I don't think...
I remember when Reed and Kaboom did over the Hit 'Em Up joint.
Ooh, wait, the Reed when he was live, when he was in
German
person doing that the Touch It beat.
Yeah.
Dog, fucking
But then Hattie did
classic.
the Touch It beat and it ain't matter
Yeah.
no more.
Yo,
Shout out to early Hattie, man.
yo,
Hattie was an
I-
animal. Cause
that 2000, that gotta go up there as like
I like that.
one of the
whole
greatest
Philly
runs.
rap DVD.
that that whole era.
I think y'all sleeping on Beans on Special Delivery.
No,
He really
yo,
ran through everybody.
but you know what?
Like literally.
I put that in another list, so I'm gonna let that like
But can I give you a perfect example of somebody saying some basic shit that's super lyrical?
what?
Bean said, I'ma spot you. Double RT in the baldy, I'ma pop you. That's a regular bar. Then you think about it, everybody in Rough Riders had a bald head. That's a bar! I'm like, no, that's lyrical. If I see any nigga with a bald head and a double RT, I'm clapping him, cuz that's bars. It don't gotta be double RT and a baldy on a scalded. Now, I don't want you to flip up the word. He gave me facts.
Yeah,
If I see a nigga with a baldy and a Rough Rider tee, I'm clapping.
Or that's just hard.
That's high.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's
That's not
Schoolboy
lyrical.
Q
That's
type
just
lyrical.
bars. That's the difference between
Yeah, I
lyrics
mean,
and bars. Even the shit you said with Schoolboy Q,
Or
yo,
it just
it
be
was
more-
high. It
it's
was a
just high
bar.
level of lyricism. It's level. Eminem, Lupe, it's levels.
Levels.
Like, it's
Levels.
I don't
Yeah, no
think
shade.
lyrically Beanie Siegel was better than Eminem.
But yeah, so my fifth spot is
yeah,
the
please go.
Philly 2000s, like that 2000 era of diss tracks. Like all of them motherfuckers was classics.
Shout out to Back to Back. I'm just erasing. I'm gonna ignore that whole bunch.
Fuck Back to Back.
Shout out to Back to
Ether
Back.
It's on my list, but fuck them.
Ether or Takeover? Either.
Oh my god.
Takeover. No, I mean, you know what? I can't say Takeover
But
without Super
Takeover,
Ugly
he
though.
really broke him down.
No.
Like he really
Takeover, he didn't
broke
break him down. He only gave him 16.
But he
Super
in the
Ugly.
16, he broke him down.
Blueprint
Super
2, he
Ugly.
broke him down.
No,
Yeah, Blueprint 2, he
Blueprint
fucking-
2. All right, so this how I'm gonna break it up.
Blueprint-
Takeover was like watching Floyd and he like losing against Conor McGregor in the first 3 rounds, and then Conor McGregor done landed a punch the rest of the fight. And then Super Ugly was like the big punch that's stumbling and he go down once and then he get up. And then Blueprint 2 was like Deontay Wilder right hook, good night, we going home.
Blueprint 2 was ugly.
I just think like Blueprint 2, he spit on
the
him,
calm.
like he stomped him with Tim's
I
on
really
him.
love that song.
Okay, yo, man, that
Shit,
Super Ugly
Because the
joint was
nigga
the
wearing
most
goofy, it don't mean
disrespectful
it
track
right. You
ever.
don't understand
Even
it,
though
it don't
whole
mean it, he
lied
nice.
and changed rap history forever when he said, "Oh, every 10 years I could divide." It was Ram was hot hole. Stop the fucking lies.
It was-
and niggas believe that shit.
It was after the vibe. That's one every, let's say,
Eh,
2.
Shut the fuck
Two of
up.
them
Hov.
shits was
Volume
due.
1 flop.
One was
Oh.
the other was
One-
Illmatic.
and it was
That's
Ram-
the one.
and
I know
I
what he
every
was saying. He
Ram
said, I know
was
he
better
gonna
than
say the
Volume
sun
1.
don't shine, the sun don't shine. Boy, you so lame. Switch up your flow.
And
This shit
it was
garbage.
Ram better than
Trying
Volume
to
1. And that's a fact.
Okay, all right.
Ryan won.
Whatever.
Streets is Watching is better than
Whatever.
It Was Written.
Nigga, fucking, I Give You Power is better than fucking Streets is Watching.
No, it's not.
Like, whatever.
If I shoot you, I'm
Moving
brainless.
on.
But if you shoot me,
All right, next list. 'Cause you want some
Hottest
shit.
rappers out right now. That'll be a quick run. So
All right.
I'm just going with his man, Drake. Drake,
That's my man now.
That's your
Why
man.
everybody my man?
cause that's your man, nigga. Drake, I thought Kendrick took the #1 spot.
But can you admit on air that I told you
That's what happened. I
this
said,
is Drake's
I'm
album?
like, yo, Drake ran up. It's no shade to me. I thought his run was over. The run, not the career. I'm like, to me,
How dare
Kendrick
you.
took it in 2017.
How dare you?
And then he dropped Look Alive and God's Plan and Diplomatic Immunity and Nice for What. And
You ain't gotta mention Diplomatic Immunity. Just
And
God's
Joe with
Plan
Trouble.
and fucking and Look Alive. He made a man career.
Diplomatic Immunity was hot.
I mean, come on, like God's Plan and like it was
I don't
okay.
think like God's Plan. It's a hit, of course, but it ain't crazy. Diplomatic Immunity.
Yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal to
the
me.
video made me cry.
I
That's,
just
that's,
think-
you
I
know,
just
it's
think-
Of course, yeah.
What I was saying
What
to
made
you,
me-
what I was saying to you is like when I heard the Look Alive joint, like I heard his verse, I was like, that's exactly what I was saying to Q. Like I've been going since like July, but niggas acting like I died. I'm like, no, Drake been so great, so consistently for so long. When he finally take a break, it feel like he done. It's like he just
But
catching
it
his
wasn't
breath
even
for the
about.
next
It wasn't
lap.
even about it. I was saying that my argument was
He put out
Dan was
songs-
bigger than More Life. That's the only point was, and it was. That's a fact.
It was.
So I was saying, I thought,
Shout out
and
to
then,
the poster.
and after Kendrick tried to victory lap it with the Black Panther shit, and
I think he went too far with that one, but go ahead.
Look at how. But Cardi 2, Kendrick still 3 to me, and Migos in 21.
21 over J. Cole.
Yeah, hottest right now. I don't come out Friday.
J. Cole, we don't be seeing
How
this.
is J. Cole the hottest, one of the hottest ever? How?
Not right now.
Oh,
bro.
wait. We gonna find out on Friday. That's all.
I mean, that's all you can really.
We're gonna find out
It's
on Friday.
Wednesday though. How
Yeah,
is he the hottest
Because his
rapper?
album come out Friday. He been going for 2 years off an album that you said was just okay,
right.
and he doing
And nobody
shows
cared
that sell
about
out
him.
in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
because
then-
he has a cult fan.
so that means he high.
But he not. But we talking
Because Eminem
because
can
if that's
sound
the
like-
case,
is
you're not
Eminem hot?
hot. Eminem ain't hot right now. He
Eminem
can
just
still
dropped
sell.
the album that went double plastic. Eminem is not hot anymore.
But he can sell out. What the fuck J. Cole can sell out?
Yeah, he can
I'm
sell
not
out
saying he
crazy.
can't. What I'm saying
That
is
was you
this
just said,
niggas
though.
gonna care.
That
That's
mean
what
you
I said.
hot though. That mean you got a fan base.
It's a lot of every rapper got a fan base. I don't mean
That mean
niggas
you
care
got
when
a
they
big
come out.
fan base. That's loyal to you.
Oh,
What's,
they got a
what's,
big
your,
fan
what's your
base.
top 5 right
Nah,
now, though?
nigga, J.
What's your
Cole.
top 5 right now?
Everybody said except 21, and I put J. Cole instead of 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, mine, I mean, pretty much, I
Why
got
don't you
Drake.
like J. Cole?
Yo,
You like
and you
him
know
too
what?
much.
You gonna find out on Friday.
What's
That's-
today's?
I'm
What's today's
anticipating
date?
something.
What's
I'm
today's
on
date?
the
Today's
18th.
18th. Right today, when this drop, I mean, it's gonna be after this, but 18th, I got Drake, Nicki, Cardi B, Migos, and then I put Kendrick at number 5.
Okay.
I think
Still got
even,
Nicki in there, see? But
Nicki-
y'all arguing me about
Nicki-
Nicki. She had an album in 3 years.
Nicki
and
is
she
hotter
still-
than J. Cole.
I'm
But
not arguing
Nicki
Nicki
right-
versus J. Cole.
yo.
Y'all be telling me Nicki ain't all of that. She overrated. She not hot. You just
we
It's
talking
hottest,
hottest right
hottest.
This is 10 years later. She had an album in 3 years, and she's still one of the
She
hottest
had
artists.
hot
Nicki just-
features.
Yo, she just literally like
You just told on the last
She
time we
just
talked
shut
about
shit
Nicki,
down
you
with
said
2
the feature
tracks.
wasn't hot.
Man, I'm not saying she's the best rapper. I'm saying it's the hottest.
The
That's
hottest
what I'm
rapper.
saying.
Wait. Y'all moving the field goal.
no, that's that.
No,
that's what the
Let me
list
make my
was.
point. Let me make my point. The original argument from Rap Madness was that I was
For
overrating
overall
Nicki.
best.
Yeah, listen. I was overrating Nicki and her career. We was going off everything considered, which is their career. I was overrating Nicki. Her career is not that impressive. She sold a lot of records, but her career is not that impressive compared to the greats. She ain't had an album in 3 years. It's looking real shaky. Cardi B is popping. Look like she about to take her out. Then you say, who the top 5 rappers? I'm sure you can name 5 rappers that's really popping. It's a lot of niggas that's
He didn't,
popping.
wait, he didn't
You
say
said
he's the
Nicki.
top 5.
He said top 5
He said
hottest right now.
hottest. Yeah, hottest.
Top 5.
Hottest and
You
top
said
5 ain't
two.
the same thing. It just, yo,
Then you said
right
top
now.
5 hottest. That is one category, not top 5 and then the hottest. The top 5
No, just-
hottest artists right now.
Just the
That's
hottest.
question.
Like, who's hot right now?
Okay, she ain't had an album in 3 years and she's still one of the top 5 hottest artists out.
I don't think he would have had her on there for 2016 or whatever.
No,
Like,
I'm talking about right now. Like, I thought this. I mean, my interpretation of hottest right now is today who's like
Right
really
now.
ripping shit like right now.
Those two songs
And
just came
those
out.
two songs came out
Motorsport
and
was
her whole
something.
hive got
Break It
behind
Up
her.
was
Crazy.
whatever, and-
Yo, she got a music video where she
But
just
when
like
we
her
was
selfie
She
in the
wasn't in my top 5, so I'm
When
just
we
saying
was
I
like,
get.
alright, I'll give it up.
And
I just feel like
it ain't
y'all
like
need
she's
the
in
film post
line.
to fit the argument y'all going
Well, that
for
could be,
at
you
the
know
time.
what?
That's
I mean,
all.
me and her may collaborate on this. It's just when that was my interpretation of what you meant by
No,
was hot
but
Nicki.
that's my point about how hot she is because niggas was arguing that Nicki was falling off. Or she was at the end of her run. And I'm like, Nicki is still one of the hottest out. And niggas was going crazy on me saying, Nicki not even hot no more. She just dropped 3 songs that don't nobody care about.
First of all, that happened. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
but she's still
and
hot.
during that year, she would not be in the top 5 hottest rappers in that year. Because she dropped 3 songs, including one with Wayne and Drake, and that shit flopped. And now I would have her in the top 5. I think it was the year before. I don't remember.
I think that was last year. And Break It Up came out last year.
My shit? But I think it was in early. I think Wake It Up and the Remy shit was in the summer. But regardless, though, if that happened, though, she flopped.
But she's still hot. That's
She
my
was not.
only
She
point.
wouldn't be no top 5. She wouldn't.
Okay.
But whatever, though, like.
So what's the next list, man?
Let's go with producers albums. We did all time. I know we did 90s and 2000s. We did
I
2000
wouldn't
albums?
even really. It's hard to do the all times now because
It was
I thought you were gonna do all time
Okay,
first.
The sports joints next.
Yeah, we say that. But so, yeah, fuck it. Your favorite albums of all time. What's your favorite? All together. Is it pretty much the same for you?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
So let's go. We already did high runs. I got for the best runs, Drake
Okay.
in itself, Wayne 05 010, 50 John, Kanye 2010 to 13,
Okay.
and Eminem 99 02.
So you just gonna front on Nicki again?
You say you just going what?
You just gonna front on it?
To me,
Nicki don't got
all
one of the most legendary runs in hip hop.
those runs not better than hers.
Eminem, no.
Oh,
Eminem was
man.
literally the biggest rapper in the world.
Like the world.
So Nicki Minaj is not.
Was not ever the biggest rapper in the world.
Because she a girl though, bro.
So, I'm just saying what happened, nigga. Like
Nicki was. What did Nicki album come out before Drake album came out?
Pink
No.
Friday, John?
Whatever her they first album is.
No,
Yeah,
Drake came out before Nicki.
first.
I think so. I
'Cause
think Drake was in
I feel
summertime.
like Nicki was bigger than Drake until probably Take Care. So that 2-3 year span, Nicki was.
not rolling with that at all.
Y'all acting
I
like
think y'all mix-
this
I think
something
you
she-
mixing the highs
This is something
together.
she said to me the other day, and this is what I be saying. Like we be losing focus that she's a girl. She said Nicki had bitches wearing pink wigs and bangs, like facts. Like bitches was calling themselves Barbie.
That don't mean she the
Barbie.
biggest rapper though. It don't mean that. She was never bigger than Drake. That's just a fact. It's not no shade. It's Drake.
I mean, yo, she was iconic as a persona, but the
As a
music
persona.
having people
Do we gotta
copy
run through Nicki just features alone? Every feature
gosh.
Nicki did was legendary,
He
bro.
just literally.
Every feature was legendary.
At that time, every
You know
feature
you-
that Nicki hopped up,
Oh,
bro.
my
You know, yo, can
God.
we, yo, producer, can we run the tape back? Cause you just said, yo, you're not gonna paint me up to be this big ass Nicki supporter.
keeping it
and
real. I
right
said
now,
you
you
a Barbie.
killing it. Like,
I'm
she
keeping
wasn't
it
big-
real.
She was
I know,
never
I
bigger
get
than Drake.
you, but bro.
Like never.
Bro, I'll tell you like this. At the time Ass Remix came out, she was
That was
bigger. She was
2011.
the biggest thing going.
Okay. Oh, I mean, I can't. You mean?
No.
I understand, man. I understand.
Drake been the biggest since he came out.
No, he
Understand,
wasn't. Drake was always big though. But what I'm saying is, when Nicki
since
hit,
Thank Me Later dropped
when
2010,
Nicki hit, bro,
he's been the biggest rapper.
when Nicki hit, she was really hosting American
And
Idol
bro-
with Mariah Carey, like
She
one
was
album,
really,
like because she was a super big
Nicki
girl.
hit- when did my-
She was like the Black Lady Gaga,
After she
bro.
did the pop shit, I think that's
She
what
was really
did.
the Black Lady Gaga,
And the pop shit flop.
Okay.
but she was really.
All
the
right,
Black
let's
Lady
get
Gaga.
what's your top. What's your
And she
top
kicked off
5
American Idol
runs,
too,
bro?
so
I'm
that's
curious now because I know Nicki gotta be up there now.
Of course. That's
Okay,
easy.
so I want to hear the rest
Man,
of
no.
your
Hove 96 to forever.
Real shit though. Real shit. Real shit.
When was he born?
Hov,
December
90
4th, 1969.
69 to
Dead.
forever. Hove. But I got DMX 98 to like 02 or 03, whatever one you
Okay.
want to go with. I got 50 03 to 08. I got Wayne 06 to 11, I want to say.
Okay.
And then
But
Drake.
Nicki was bigger than him too?
No, but Nicki was as big as Wayne on her run, bro. Like,
Nicki had a run as big as Wayne.
and it's low key longer. Like, she's still on her. Like, Rake It Up really was a hit. Motorsport was really a hit. Like, everything she still be doing. Niggas be saying she falling off and she's still delivering.
Niggas saying she fell off when she dropped 3 songs that was supposed to be an album rollout and nothing rolled after that.
Nah, that's cool, but that don't mean you're falling off.
That's why niggas was saying it.
And even now, she missed. And even
now, it's a sign of the decline. As people saying, and even now, these 2 songs, we'll see what happens with them. It ain't and I'm expecting shit to be a crazy smash single. I think it's just a reintroduction, which is cool. But we'll see.
But is Break It Up a crazy smash single?
Yes, it ain't hers.
I still say, I mean,
it might as well.
You want to talk about Drake? You want to talk about her being over Drake? Drake got hit features and hit songs, and he got multiple projects.
But
she got 3 albums, and Drake got 30 more hits. Like, come on.
Can I like
Drake got 30 more hits on something?
I'm
not comparing.
I'm one of them that like holds the founding artist like and gives him credit for those runs too. So like with all of that, you know,
got top 10
with Drake and Nicki's run. I still like feed off. I give Wayne a little bit of their credit too. So like I kind of give Wayne like at least credit and like a name credit for their run too. So my runs are I think Wayne's run, and the reason like I don't even
T.I. run over Nicki's too.
Yo, but you know what? Let that rock. I give Wayne. I don't
came out along with ATL.
What? Yo, I don't give Wayne no years because I still think as long as Drake and Nicki like hitting, then like he's always going. Like I still give him like even if it's just him coattailing him, he's still part of this run. The second run, yo, I'm not just gonna say 50 Cent. That G-Unit run was crazy. I think the G-Unit run.
It was just 50.
No, what that G-Unit when they was running down the mixtapes.
Can I give you a fact?
Go ahead.
Name somebody from G-Unit that had a hit song and 50 wasn't on the hook. Don't worry, I'll wait.
I'm not just gonna call it 50. Like, I mean,
what else do you call it?
Oh wait, the Warrior joint. Lloyd Banks' Warrior wasn't high.
He said a hit. You know, Max takes hits too.
Oh, okay. So gotta be a
top 40 or certified platinum. That's what. Okay. This is not my opinion. I've never lied to you.
I'm talking.
But wait. Can I run down some Nicki songs?
Oh my God, yo! Can we not make this the pink print?
No, can I just run it down? And
can we not make this the pink print?
This is hit songs.
She's not over Drake. That's all I said.
I didn't say she wasn't over Drake. I didn't say she got a top.
All right, yo, can I finish my run? Then you can keep running with Nicki, bro.
Can I name a song?
How is you said okay? On my list, who run over? You said Eminem.
Yes.
He was the biggest rapper in the world. The entire world.
First of all, he was never bigger than Hov. That's why.
Yes, he was. DMX
maybe more popular. Maybe more popular. DMX run was crazy.
They were so how
DMX run was crazy than Eminem's.
No, it wasn't. Because Eminem was bigger than DMX. So how is DMX bigger than Hov and not Eminem? How?
We're definitely
like how?
They're just gonna argue about Nicki.
DMX came out when Hov was on his second album, and he put out 3 albums in the span of Hov putting out 1. That's first. Second of all, by the time Eminem comes out, the Blueprint is on the way. He wasn't bigger than Hov, dog. Since Blueprint, Hov has been
Marshall Mathers.
No.
Marshall Mathers was bigger than Dynasty, and Eminem show is bigger than Blueprint.
Marshall Mathers and Dynasty, that's cool. Blueprint.
And Eminem show was bigger than Blueprint too. Yes,
Black Album.
He didn't drop that year. But I'm talking about albums. I'm talking about albums that dropped the same year. Eminem show came out the same year as Blueprint too. It was bigger than that album. Eminem show, Marshall Mathers came out the same year as Dynasty. It was bigger than that.
Okay. Eminem was that was when Hov was building up his legacy. Because that's the run I just said. The Dynasty album is all of the albums.
That's the run. That's the run I just said.
But Hov came out. He came out 2000. Blueprint came out 2001.
Is it his fault? Yo, I just said Eminem was bigger than Hov. You talking about because he was building up this and that.
No.
And matter of fact,
you said a run. A run is multiple years. You named it 1 year versus the album that came out that year. A run is multiple years.
99 to 02. That's the run.
Okay.
And matter of fact, even you want to say Blueprint? You want to say Black Album, right?
Wait, 99 to 02. How's that a run?
That's the run.
No, that's a job, nigga.
You want to say 03, right? Black Album? That's still not bigger than nothing that Eminem did. And that's a fact. Jay-Z didn't even get big till fucking Blueprint 3.
You saying bigger. Eminem is the biggest R1 because he white. But
so what? It still happened.
So the Eminem run is greater than Drake run, for real.
It's longer. Drake is longer. That's why I said.
Alright, but Eminem run is bigger than Drake's run.
Okay, that's cool.
But that's what my point. Drake run is way more iconic than Eminem's run.
That's cool. Whatever. The point is,
and Nicki's run is more iconic.
The point is, you're saying shit such as bigger than other, and that's literally just false. Like
Okay. When did Nicki Minaj come out?
010.
And we're back to
So,
Nicki Minaj.
This is 8 years later.
Mm-hmm.
So she on an 8
And she
year
got
run.
3 albums.
So she on an 8 year run.
So,
yes or no? Is she on an 8 year run?
so can I
Is she on an 8 year run? Why nobody will answer the question now? Is she on an 8 year run?
I've been talking the whole time.
Is
So
she on an 8 year
I don't
run?
even know where y'all at right now. Like,
Is she on an 8 year run?
she came out in
2010. Is Nicki Minaj on an 8 year run?
Yeah, she's on an 8 year run. Yeah. Okay.
Name other rappers that had an 8 year run.
No 3 year pauses. None at all.
Name a rapper that had no pauses in an 8 year run.
It's been 4 years since her last album.
Name a rapper that had
4 years.
no
It's
pauses.
been 4 years since her last album.
It don't matter.
Name a rapper that doesn't have a 4 year pauses.
She got hits in the span of that
Did
4
Jay-Z-
years.
did
So,
She got
Jay-Z
3
not-
albums in 8 years.
so what? Nas had 4 albums in 10.
That was the 90s.
Nigga, I can divide.
Don't matter.
And that's still more impressive.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because you know why? Because he has 2 classics in that. She has arguably 1.
Okay.
And that's a
All
fact.
So,
okay.
I'm going to continue my list now.
It's in your list.
Most Def did not have a crazy run.
I didn't even say myself. That's why I paused. I wanted to see.
Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q, 2014 to forever. No, seriously. My runs are Wayne's G Unit's run, Dipset.
Okay.
Think people forget Dipset had a crazy
That's a
run.
group, right.
I put Drake's run, and then my last one was that whole Beanie Siegel and The Rock run was wild too. Like when you're talking to disses, all of that going to New York.
He did this last time too. Remember? He put
What?
G Unit top 25. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I put that
G
Beanie
Unit
Siegel
isn't a
run.
group. It is 50 Cent in the Pips. I'm trying to
I
tell
don't,
you.
yo, I still.
Man, they made some great songs without him though. They ain't had hits, but they
They
had great
made
albums.
hits, but dog, that mixtape run was crazy. Lloyd Banks had some
Hunger
crazy
for More
ass
and Shredder
freestyle
Cash were
runs.
great
Right.
albums.
Freestyle runs. Cannabis had freestyle runs.
Okay, so great freestyle tapes ain't important. That's what you're saying?
See, niggas always trying to change the field goal.
No. I mean, I said he had great freestyle runs, and what I meant by that was
That
he
was
had some great
freestyle. I
freestyle
thought it was
tapes.
just runs.
Like he
That was
was killing
freestyle
shit.
runs.
Whatever. Though. Moving on. So that's y'all runs. So last we're gonna touch on sports real quick, ladies. You can turn off the podcast right now if y'all bitching about this. So, top 5
LeBron. Say no,
front court.
LeBron.
I'm gonna go with
Front court.
LeBron.
Kareem 1,
LeBron.
LeBron 2, Shaq 3, Wilt, then Bird.
Kareem been on LeBron.
Top 5 front courts?
He gotta be.
I mean, I'm going LeBron, Bird, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Wilt.
So why is Kareem not in there?
I mean, I think Kareem is great, but I think Kareem didn't get great until he had greatness around him.
But he
I
won a
think
chip
that's the thing.
before that.
With who?
Kareem won one without Magic?
Oscar Robertson.
Okay, greatness.
It wasn't some bomb squad.
You changing the field goal post. He didn't.
No, but the
win
way you
until
phrase
he
it
got
is
greatness
like-
around him.
But what
He
does
didn't
that?
win
What does
until he
that
got greatness
mean?
around
Ain't that your man LeBron too? Like, what does that even mean?
LeBron. Okay, you can say LeBron. I mean, LeBron always won. He didn't win a chip. Yeah, I'm saying Kareem teams was bad. Like he was good, but they were bad teams. And then
check
Oscar
stats,
Robinson. No, I'm being dead serious.
Okay, we got
Oscar
some
Robinson
stats.
came like Lou Alcindor.
Was he frying people though?
Yeah,
Was he unstoppable?
yeah.
Was he? Did he
But
never?
the- but the- but
did he
listen,
never
hold on,
lose a game in high school or college? Like,
That's cool. Neither did Magic Johnson.
I'm just saying.
And Magic Johnson didn't even go to college. Oh yes, he did. He went to Michigan
went to-
State.
yeah.
But my point that I'm
And
about
he
to
won
make is
championships.
when you say was he frying people, so then he not better than Wilt. Because the only reason you'll put him over Wilt is because then he played with James Worthy and Magic. So he won more chips, but he's not
I mean,
better
that's
than
a.
Wilt.
I'm trying to dissect this question. It's a little weird because you can't in this era. I wouldn't call LeBron a front court player.
He's in the front court.
His position is
His
small.
position is small forward.
So
That's the
that's
front
how we
court.
going.
That's the
Yeah,
front
that's how
court.
we going. We ain't going to do the positionless
Yeah,
basketball.
the front court. Yeah,
Okay.
I
If we
think
do
he's-
positionless
I
basketball,
say
Ben Simmons
LeBron, Shaquille O'Neal,
No, I was about to say Kareem lasted longer.
Hakeem.
Technically, than Wilt, so that's why.
Did either one of y'all say Hakeem?
No.
Y'all disrespectful.
No.
6
Get
or
the
7.
Who he gonna be over on my joint?
Who was your 5 again?
Duncan.
LeBron, Bird, Duncan,
Bird,
Shaq, no.
Duncan.
No. Me and him had this conversation.
Bird, Duncan.
Niggas not better than
Hakeem.
Larry Bird.
Hakeem is that dude.
Niggas not better than Larry. Larry Bird won 3 straight MVPs and chips.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to
Hakeem's still
backcourt.
better than him, but go
Then
ahead.
we'll Nah, he really not better than Bird.
Okay.
Hakeem
Hakeem's
was
still
better.
better.
Personally, he's my favorite big man probably.
Okay.
Nah, Shaq still is, but Hakeem is underrated though.
Okay. Oh, Shaq, I put Shaq over Hakeem, but everybody else he named.
To me, I think Duncan is slightly overrated. He's great.
Why is overrated?
But when niggas be talking that he's better than Kobe, he the best player in 2000.
You know what? I believe it. Anybody that talks about themselves, you know what they're talking about.
He won back-to-back MVPs in the league with Shaq and Kobe and Allen Iverson
and Shaq should have got it.
And Vince.
And Shaq should have got it.
No, not those years. Shaq should have got it Allen Iverson year, but Allen Iverson, you ain't gonna argue that. And then Shaq should have got it Steve Nash year.
No. That's when it was over. Kobe should have got that.
No, Kobe should have got the second one. Yes.
And should have got the Dirk year.
Yes. But that's what I'm saying.
I think Shaq should have got. I think Shaq
Steve
was over
Nash
in
first
05.
MVP. Shaq should have got it.
I think he was done in 05. He was on the Heat then.
He was still averaging like 22 and 10.
He shouldn't get a fucking MVP.
No, they was like not that good. Shaq got there and they was on some shit. They won a chip.
06 they won a chip.
05, 06. That's the year Steve Nash won MVP. And then 06, 07. And then Kobe was 07, 08.
When was Dirk?
08, 09, I think.
No, he's before Kobe. Kobe didn't get one yet.
Oh, you're right. No, Dirk is 07, 08. And then Kobe is like 08, 09, I think. Something like that. Chris Paul should have got a Kobe year too, but it's cool. Kobe deserved it.
Backcourt. Jordan, Magic, Kobe, AI, Wade.
Steph over Wade.
Yours the same ones?
You said Jordan, Magic, Kobe,
AI, Wade.
AI, Wade. Yeah, Steph over Wade.
But not over AI? So why over Wade? But
Steph could be over AI, but I think AI over Wade. So that's what I'm saying. Just using your list, I would take out Wade and put Steph. I mean, my John is Kobe, Jordan, Kobe, Magic. I like Isaiah Thomas a lot. I think Isaiah Thomas.
The original. Okay.
Yeah. Not Isaiah Thomas. And then I would put Iverson. So I think Iverson's still in it.
So you got Isaiah AI.
I got Jordan AI, Kobe. No. Jordan AI, Steph, Kobe, and then my fifth one, I'm gonna go Wade because this guy's still just like old, broke down, and still making plays. I mean, but
Front court ever? I mean, back court ever?
Wade?
Ever though?
Why Steph over Wade? Why?
2 MVPs. He gonna have more championships by the time he retires. Back-to-back MVPs. I just think like it's hard for me to put niggas that never won an MVP over niggas that really won an MVP. That's hard for me.
I mean, because the reason I think, I mean, sometimes when listing guys, MVP arguments are kind of like weird, is because you never know, like, the year that Wade won in 06. You know what I mean? You had they had a struggling team for a good portion of that season. Now, you know what I mean? At the end of the year, 06, who won? I mean, if I'm not mistaken, ain't that the year Dirk won?
Nash got it.
Oh, Nash got it. Nash wasn't even a factor. 2 years Nash got it, and Nash was not a factor in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So
I ain't gonna say not a factor.
I'm talking when it really mattered. Those championship teams. Come on, let's be real.
Tripping. That was the years he was beating Kobe every first round. And
Kobe
was saying I'm gonna retire.
himself.
But that's not you moving the field goal.
That's not moving the field goal.
That's what I will say. For me, the whole Steph conversation, me and you talk about this. I still know where to put Steph at. But it ain't over yet.
Steph gotta go in the top 5.
To me though, it's like it's more like I'm just saying it's more impressive when people like Wade and AI who literally carry teams and make shit happen. Even LeBron, when you carrying shit.
Steph ain't carry the Warriors.
You know, I'm gonna tell you this. I get why you think he
He's the gas, of course, but he not.
I get why you think
carrying. What Wade and AI was doing,
bro.
But listen,
Wade did in that finals. What Steph did in his finals.
Steph Curry is like his year that he won a unanimous MVP. I feel like that's the closest we've seen to like Allen Iverson 01. Like the game literally changed because of how he played. Like time stopped in basketball because this guy plays something we've never seen. That was Allen Iverson before. That's the only other player I ever seen, and then LeBron. It's the only other player I've seen where it's like, no, the way he plays is changed. Like niggas really don't have positions because everybody that plays with Steph Curry doesn't have a position because Steph is so good. Like that's why I'm like, Steph is so good that Draymond Green averaged 8 assists back-to-back years.
I mean, also I think about Wade defensive edge, and it's like IQ.
Defensive, defense and individual defense in this league is overrated.
But also, it's like my thing is, this is the greatest players in the world.
Like you put Wade at his prime against Steph again in his prime now. Man.
Let me tell you something.
Wade, like,
individual defense.
Man,
listen, individual defense in today's basketball is null and void. The systems are you can even today as great as Kawhi Leonard is. Yo, you've seen it. Kawhi Leonard can be mismatched plenty of times when guarding cats because the way offenses are ran today. And Golden State, Steph Curry, his greatness, he changed. You see what they are without him. You see what they are without him. They're not.
You can't have that team without his skills. Like Steph Curry is really like
it's still a great
Ray
team.
Allen mixed with Allen Iverson mixed with Steve Nash. Like on some real shit. And
it's
he's
still
not
a great team though.
But can Clay go somewhere else and be a number one option?
That don't mean it's not a great team
No,
together.
but listen to what I'm saying. Steph being as good as he is, put niggas in a rightful place. Because you start to see when Paul George was the number one player on his team, they was good but not great. So Paul George go be a number 2 on somebody's team. You could be a second superstar, but you're not a lead superstar. We could see Draymond and and Clay is not number ones.
Yes.
But Clay is scoring 60 in 3 quarters, 37 in a quarter. Why? Because you play with that other guy that takes that attention.
I like, can I point out something he did right there?
Be able to shoot. He's not number 1.
Yo, hold on, wait.
But
Can I
he's
point out something my man just did right there? He said when Paul George was the number 1 superstar, the team was good but not great, and then he went and became a number 2 superstar. I like how he didn't say, but that team is still good and not great. I just wanted to point that out.
No, but I'm saying it's like...
No, I'm
not saying it's based on his team, though. I'm saying it puts Paul George in his rightful space. Michael Jordan played with Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was winning chips. When Michael Jordan retired, Scottie Pippen took the number 1 role. They was losing to Shaq and Penny in the first or second round every year. It puts Scottie Pippen in his perspective. Scottie Pippen was getting triple-doubles.
Scottie Pippen was 1 play from taking them to the finals.
He was getting triple-doubles, but it puts it in perspective because when Jordan comes back, we house shit.
And when Jordan came back, they lost the match. They lost to Shaq and Penny.
I'm not saying literally the year he came back. I'm just saying when the team gets back together and you go back to your rightful spot as the number 2 guy.
But
now the team makes sense. That's all.
Hold on. But what you said though, Jordan missed 1 year, right?
Chicago wasn't great when Jordan wasn't there.
No, when Jordan wasn't there. But what you just said, like,
I'm talking about the
contradicts yourself.
The Warriors. The Warriors is not a great team if you take away Steph.
It's together.
They're not. I agree with that. They're not.
But I feel like that's like when people say like Mike wasn't Mike without Scottie. Like, all right, but Mike is Mike, nigga. Like, I don't want you need you need 4 other teammates. Yes,
I know, but
it's an engine that make it go.
4 teams and a coach, it can make.
I'm gonna just tell you like this: you can have a Porsche. You can have the most exquisite Porsche ever. It doesn't run if you don't put an engine in.
And also,
that's all I'm saying.
The difference is the Bulls were never a great team. Jordan was just great. It wasn't like they were just blowing out every single team all the fucking time. Like, not like the Warriors.
Nobody's like the Warriors.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a difference between Steph being on this team and
niggas
niggas like Wade having to literally pull his team back up. He averaged like 17 points in the finals. Wade had like 35 and like 6 and 6.
Yeah.
In the finals, what Shaq do all season? Shaq was like 20 and 10.
What was Wade doing?
Wade was like 20 something.
More than that.
What I'm saying
doing every other year outside of that.
Who was on Steph's team?
But they were shifting around those other 3 guys consistently.
They had players like that. Clay was barely averaging 20.
We talking about
Steph was the guy by far.
Yes.
Like if you take Steph off that, I just tell you.
My original point is AI. You take AI off his team, take Wade off those teams, take LeBron those Cavs teams.
Those
it's
teams
different than taking Steph
if you
off
take Steph off that first Warriors team, they fucking around don't
we
make
talking
the
about
playoffs,
right now. This Warriors team, last year Warriors team, the year before Warriors team.
You talking about
this dynasty team? We talking about this Warriors team.
I mean, but you gotta remember, this dynasty could have started a lot earlier. The one thing I think a lot of people miss, this dynasty could have started a lot earlier. I mean, there was a point in time where they had the Spurs went on to win the title that year. They had the Spurs on the rope. Steph Curry don't pull his hamstring. They could have beat them. Like let's be real. Like so, I think Steph Curry is. I think people underrate Steph Curry because like KD went there, and if KD never go there, people would give Steph Curry a lot more credit than they try to.
Yeah, but did you guys enjoy yourself arguing for almost 2 hours?
It was fun. It's fun.
Good.
It was fun.
So it's like get off your chest. Who you think gonna catch the most slander? You think it's gonna be evenly distributed? Or you think people might agree? I think because we wasn't trying to say this is end all be all, it's all opinion. I think people can just enjoy this and take it for what it is. I don't think it's gonna be that much slander this time.
I don't really think I catch negative slander. I feel like when I come through, if it's 10 people, I feel like 3 people will be like, I ain't fucking with Max talking some bullshit, and 7 will be like, no, I actually agree with Max. Okay. So I take 7 over 3.
I mean, if 7 of those are barbs, fellow barbs, they might whatever. But so on that note,
I feel like can I speak to your fans one more time?
Speak the truth.
So out of like 2,000-3,000 fans you got, fuck 2,000-3,000 of them if they voted me. You know what I mean? as a bad guess. You know what I mean? Bugsy, shout out Bugsy, but fuck him too. Fuck him too. I mean, he my nigga, but fuck him. Who else? Every rapper you tag me to that asked for a feature and then got ghost. You know what I mean?
Fuck them too.
Fuck them.
I was wondering why you tagged me. I'm like,
fuck them. If you a rapper that got tagged, you know what I mean, with Wiz and didn't couldn't live up to the challenge, I understand.
Okay, moral of the story, these niggas rapping
Wiz
better
gonna
than all
talk
y'all.
his shit.
Y'all scared to back it up, y'all scared to smoke, that's what they saying. If you're not scared, say something, but according to them, y'all won't say nothing. Shout out to them, look them up, they got projects coming out, whatever, but RightonQuelive, talk about it, we out.